Hey, welcome back to another fantastic week of Dungeons and Dragons with your friends here at Crit and Fumble.
We did cast photos today.
Yeah, we just did them. Neil used to be a photographer.
Still is,
like,
in fact.
well, I mean, professional photographer. He's not doing that gig anymore.
No.
But does still have his gear. Thanks for taking photos, Neil. That was
Yeah, thanks,
my pleasure.
Neil.
That was good. Thank you.
I like how relaxed it made me feel.
Yeah, you were super zen.
You were very chill.
You were the most chill out of everybody,
Yeah.
for sure. You didn't sweat at all.
Is there normally music playing in the intro? It sounds quiet.
Oh,
in
yeah,
here.
we were going to do the music intro.
Not the Oh.
Subtle.
Whoa. Hey,
Yeah.
it's our friend Till
We're getting better at this.
Yeah,
Speaking of Till,
playing his hurdy-gurdy.
is Till's missing, right?
yeah. Well, you
I
haven't
don't
seen him in a
remember.
few days.
Well, we know that Till is one of the people that's being kept by the Xanathar Guild. Captain Zord confirmed that. I know that. It's in my notes.
No, Captain
glad we have a
Zord
note
said he didn't know
keeper.
the names. He said there was 3
That's right.
of your friends.
That's right.
And he was confirming who they are. He's like, I don't know who they are. I was told there's 3 of your acquaintances.
Yeah, maybe the ghost. Liff.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Serious tone this week.
Mm-hmm.
It's dark.
Normally we
That's not gonna
really
last.
make stupid humor jokes at the beginning. And
We
talk about
already
it or
talked
nothing.
about very
Yeah,
inappropriate
that's
things,
true.
which I can't say on air.
No, we
Can
really
I?
shouldn't.
Well, technically we can because it's a podcast. You can say
And it does say
swear
explicit
words
content,
and
so-
you can talk about.
I just don't know if I want those things
never mind.
associated with me forever.
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Fair enough.
It was
Yeah.
all Bree.
Especially if bots would like
Excuse you.
Never mind. Yeah, it was actually mostly Bree.
It
Yeah.
was
No.
100%
It
Bree.
was kind of
No.
Yeah.
Got
What, was it
intense.
this colon, semicolon? part
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we're-
yeah.
Okay.
We were getting raw in the
We were
grammar,
talking about punctuation.
It's true.
How
Yeah.
sure we were talking about.
colons and
Things that can be
Semicolons.
used in them.
ellipsi.
Anyway.
If you do 2 ellipses in a row, is that ellipsi?
What about a dangling modifier?
We didn't talk about those, but we couldn't next time.
Dangling
So
modifier.
cryptic.
It sounds like a band name.
You broader, you modifier.
Heyo. All right, let's do some character intros. Hey, I'm Gavin, your dungeon master for Dragon Heist.
That's true.
Do you need a character sheet so you can read who you are?
I do, but there's too many of them. I'm like Erstal, I'm Mert, I'm Zord.
That was a dig at me.
I know.
Yeah, it
He's
was.
digging.
I'm Dwayne.
I'm Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne.
I'm Dwayne. Am I
Oh, yeah,
still
go
Dwayne?
that way. Go
Oh,
that way.
oh,
Should
let's-
go this
oh,
way.
all right.
Mix
okay,
it
okay.
up.
Okay.
That's fun.
We're doing the
Wow.
reverse reach
Okay,
round.
well, let me get. Hang on. Now I gotta get my glasses on. I can't even see anything.
Wait,
I got.
wouldn't a reverse reach around just be a front grab?
Hang on. I just gotta get my dangling modifiers out here. So
Because
I
a
can-
reach around is already kind of reversed.
Yeah, hold on. Reverse.
A reverse reach around.
around.
A reverse
is
reach
just
around is
grabbing
when you're
someone.
standing back to back and you're reaching
wow.
behind, and like one of you is reaching this
That's
way
like
and one of you is
couples
reaching
yoga.
this way, and you're both doing it at the same time.
Oh,
That's the
Gavin
reverse
almost
reach
spit
around.
aha all over his laptop.
Aha.
Okay, I'm reading now. It's this
Brought to you
Roho.
by-
It's Roho. That's my
you.
character,
Yeah.
and he's a level 3 paladin.
Oh, shit. I forgot. We're all level 3. Did I mention that on the last episode?
I don't know if you mentioned it to the
No,
audience.
Why
but
is
told
he
us.
interrupt? You guys just talk right over me.
Oh, I didn't know you're
I
still
was
talking.
I was knocking it out
You
of
were
the park.
finally figuring out who you were.
Okay, everyone, shut up. Dwayne's gonna start
We were
again.
trying to let you finish eating
Yeah, let
your
me start
juju.
over.
Yeah, you were reading your description with a jujube in your mouth.
Again this time.
Okay. Why is it so loud? Okay, this is Dwayne. I play Roho. He is a level 3 paladin, and he's a half orc, and he's also a soldier. And that's all I got.
And he's a lover.
He is
Not a
yeah,
fighter.
he's a lover. No, that's me. That's a lover.
Oh, Dwayne's a lover.
I think we've established that's
And a
true
fighter.
for in both cases.
Yeah.
I would agree.
And I'm Neil. I play Obsidian, who, as of level 3, is actually a mastermind rogue for the first time.
Ooh, fancy.
They are trying to get you all pizza by you not fucking up their pronouns.
We can
Yes.
do it.
We can do it.
We can do it.
So Bree made us a bet.
Yep.
If we use Obsidian's pronouns correctly for an entire episode without screwing it
Yes.
up, she will buy us pizza.
And I think this is a good, start with the incentive of pizza,
Yeah.
but going forward in life, maybe go with the incentive of being sensitive to people's identities.
Not being an
Yeah.
asshole. Right.
Like start with the incentive of pizza, but
Well, the good news is this episode's only going to be 6 minutes long.
because
So.
we're gonna.
And then we'll record another one right after. But
yeah, so you have to make new characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, we're going to die. And
We're all
Oh,
going
we
to
might
die.
very well. I only have 4 hit points
Regardless of your gender, you're dying tonight.
Speaking of me, I am Brienne Borsier, and I will be playing Calliope Dervish. Calliope's a tiefling fighter. She's now a battle master.
Ooh.
And, yeah, she's pink. She's tough. She's punk.
She's badass.
She's ready to rock.
And has she smokes, but isn't actually a smoker.
No,
really.
What?
she's like more. She carries it on her so she can like blend in at parties. You know,
Doesn't
she just kind of
actually light it,
holds
or-
it until it like burns out, sort of
Yeah.
thing.
She like doesn't inhale. She just pulls the smoke into her mouth and then like
Totally.
Yeah.
She drinks
Nice.
whiskey, but she doesn't really like it. You know, she actually prefers wine, but she'd never tell anyone.
no, don't tell Obsidian that.
Yeah, 100%. No. She drinks gin and tonics. Like secretly at home, she
Mm.
drinks G&T, but when she's at the bar, she drinks whiskey.
Nice.
Always.
You know, in real life, I actually hate wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives
I
me
don't
headaches.
really like wine.
I love wine.
I like wine spritzers. I'm like a real white girl. I like cheap white wine over ice with a bit of soda water in there.
Nice.
That's like how I rock
That's how
and
you
roll.
get down.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I call it, little white trash. Sipping.
Heyo, with your Mr. Noodles.
Yeah, with my dry Mr. Noodles.
I used to love that.
Dude, it's so
I
good.
still love it.
Tash, your turn.
Hi, my name is Taj Baycroft. I play the part of Adelphonse Esmalian. He's actually known by his friends as Monk. He is a swift stride, shifter, aberrant mind sorcerer.
Level 3.
Level 3.
You get any cool spells?
Yes, I chose Mirror Image
Mm-hmm.
as my addition. And then because of the aberrant mind sorcerer thing, I also get Detect Thoughts. And I also get Calm Emotions.
Wait,
Roho, I'm looking at you.
Huh. I don't know what that last one is. Well, you can tell me when it happens. I know the other two. Calm Emotions?
It's long. It's got a long description on it.
Holy jeez.
But basically, I can control the temper of people.
That makes sense. Calm Emotions. I like it. All right. Well, let's do some intro music quick. Then we'll get into it.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative. Good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die. Legends rise on its battle cry. It's time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage. Untold sagas of an ancient age. Crit and fumble.
Oh, yeah. All right. So episode 9, everybody. That's exciting.
9.
Is that?
Mm-hmm. Let me just get some tunage going up behind there again. I'm not sure I'm into this music, but we'll roll with it for a while, and then you can give me a thumb down if it sucks. Yeah, so picking up where we left off on episode 8, everybody had gone, you had visited Zord, then you went back to, you're all walking, having this kind of heavy-hearted conversation as you headed towards the tavern, and then you got there and noticed that the door was busted open, much like Yorick's. Noticed that Heldar was gone, blood trail along the floor. Even noticed some boot prints, I think, that matched up with the big-ass dwarf that busted in at Zord's place. And you actually had recognized that those boot prints had matched up with what you saw at Yorick's. Then, while everybody was standing kind of in the main tavern room, all the windows blew out with like this massive explosion, pillar of smoke outside. A couple of you took damage from the glass, I think. And then Calliope and Mog, I think, rushed outside to see what the hell was going on and noticed a few dead bodies, but then also some like bystanders that were just like shocked at what the hell was going on. Either just came out of their houses or were already outside. So I guess we'll pick it up there. You guys have just opened the door. You see these bodies. What do you do?
Is there anyone that looks like they maybe need to be stabilized? Like, is there anyone who looks like they're close to death but not like dead, sort of thing?
No, everybody here looks like they are dead.
Dead.
Bummer for them, hey?
Hmm.
Shit. Okay, and we see that dead gnome, right?
Yeah, so if you're outside looking at them, just to revisit that scene, there is a gnome that looks like it was heading towards your doorway. He's the closest one to the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it would have been heading towards you. He's dead. He's wearing a satchel or like a sling bag, which is opened. Doesn't look like there's anything in it. And the other two men behind him are clearly Zens. You would recognize them because you've seen them a lot at Erstol's tavern. And further in the back is an elderly woman that you don't recognize.
And these are all dead people?
They're all dead. Yeah, and there's just like not a crater, but like just a huge like burn mark. Mog, you can give me a quick Arcana check, being a spellcaster. Nobody else is a spellcaster. Oh, Roho knows magic. You can give me an Arcana as well.
Just 9.
9.
Just 5.
Just 5. Yeah, I mean, you guys see the burn marks. Hard to determine the type of magic, but you can both tell that this was of magic caused by magic. It wasn't like a gunpowder explosive or something like that, right?
I want to go check out the gnome.
Sure,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna check his body over.
Okay, give me, well, I mean, he's dead. I guess the question I'm asking is, are you doing it stealthily? Like you have eyewitnesses? Are you, like there's people outside of their houses right now?
I'm gonna be trying to look like I'm checking him over to maybe help him if he's still alive.
Okay, let's start with that. So you go over him. This satchel is empty. You would just like look at him, maybe pat him, make sure he's alive. But then on his side, you notice a coin purse that is very full.
Very full?
Like enormous.
Is it bad luck to rob the dead?
Are you saying that out loud?
Yeah, Clive's sitting
Was
here.
that a question?
He's like, Clive's gonna try and stealthily take it.
I like it.
No, I don't know.
Let me change this music. It is awful. It's like an orchestra while you guys are standing over a dead gnome.
And roll for initiative.
Well, let's try like stealth and forebode. Here we go. Let's try that. Better? A little better. Kind of darkish. Ooh. Okay, so give me that sleight of hand as you try to remove it from the snow.
Not very good. 9.
You remove it without too much trouble. The only downside is that as you remove it, a very nice, kind-looking wood elf woman on the other side kind of gives you this dirty look.
Calliope puts it back.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It's
Yeah.
just-
Well, it just sits next to the body then.
Sure. My conscience is already a little bit complicated about it.
I like it.
It's just looking.
Calliope, what's happening down there? What are you doing?
I'm just.
Is he dead?
Oh, yeah, he's very dead, darling. I'm just seeing if I can identify any of these bodies. No, I didn't find
We don't
anything.
know
right?
what Delacar looks like, do we?
You don't know what he looks like. Nope.
Is there any kind of identification on him at all?
No, there wouldn't be.
No. I'm gonna move over to that older lady.
Sure. As you look her over, you can tell the area that you're living in is occupied by relatively wealthy people. Not as wealthy as the North Ward, but they still have chambermaids and servants and that sort of stuff. And based on the clothing that she's wearing, you would guess that she was either like some sort of maid or house servant or cleaner or something that was between areas and just got caught in this blast.
That's
Most likely.
sad. Okay, so I don't really get
the
the impression that she was a target.
No, you don't get that sense. And she doesn't look like she's wearing anything of like noble attire, typical household sort of. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go rejoin the group then.
Okay.
I'm assuming there's like a bit of a crowd probably gathering because of the explosion, but was there any witnesses like when we first came out or when we first turned around and looked at the explosion? Was there anyone like right there that isn't dead?
Yes. So as you came out, there was a woman. If you're coming out, I'll just use left, right, and center. So off to your right, coming out of one of the shops that is within that square that you guys are in, was a very nobly dressed woman that is almost pale now, and she's just aghast at what has happened. And she's standing there just kind of like shocked, not really knowing what to do. The other was this wood elf-looking woman with like kind of braided hair. Behind her is sort of like a tall, multi-story greenhouse, and she's the one that had caught eyes with Calliope and wasn't too impressed. It looked like she was trying to steal from the gnome. And then a little boy actually off to the left, and he's kind of hiding behind this barrel. Looks like he was like just playing outside or something, but he's like now trying to distinctly hide away and is kind of peeking out from it.
I think Mog's just going to call out and just say, like, did anybody see what happened here? Does anybody know who these people are?
Yeah, as you do that, that one woman, the noble, would actually kind of just put up her hand and shakily start walking towards you. And she's like, I did. It was... I've never seen people burn alive like that.
Where did the explosion come from? Did you see?
I did see it, but I don't really know how to describe it. It came from the rooftop. I was exiting the shop there, and next thing I know, it looked like a puppet on a rooftop is the best thing I could describe it. Woodish almost, and then it hurled something that ignited on the way into the square, and then all of a sudden this gnome and those men and this helpless woman in front of me they were burned alive.
Did you see where the gnome was going? Did it look like he was coming into the tavern?
I couldn't tell. I had just come out, and the next thing I know is this fireball coming out of the sky.
Oh, that's crazy.
It looked like it was made of wood.
It looked like a puppet. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? The Days of Wonder parades. Those things that they have on the floats.
Days of Wonder.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's one of the Sea Maiden fairs during the summer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
That is a weird coincidence.
It's very strange.
Yes, very strange.
Anyway, I must go. I don't feel safe here.
Yes.
I'm leaving.
Yes.
And as she starts to turn around and heading towards the exit, a large group of city guards comes marching in. It's just like very organized, very like militant, just like.
Is Captain Steggett there?
You don't see him yet, but 6 of them line up at the one exit that woman was trying to leave. And they're like, sorry, ma'am, nobody can leave just yet. And then as that happens, another 6 line up on the left side of your guys' tavern, which was the only other exit out of this square. 6 more guards line up there and ensure nobody can leave. At that point, you do see a couple more City Watch, including Captain Staggett, push through, and looks like he starts taking charge of the situation. He's like, you two, over there, I want you questioning that woman. And then pointing to some of the houses, he's like, knock on doors. I want to know everybody that was up, who was here, what was going on. I want answers. You come back and talk to me as soon as you have something.
Roho quickly pulls off his toga.
Okay.
And he's going to throw it over the dwarf.
Okay.
And he's going to take...
the gnome, you mean?
The gnome, yeah.
Yep.
He's going to allow that to go underneath, but actually sweep the whatever Calliope didn't pick up.
I like it. Roll with advantage. Sleight of hand.
Natural 20.
Oh, boy. I like it. You do it so stealthily that not only do you get that coin purse, but you manage to also remove the satchel that this gnome had on him, but it is empty as you get it.
So I'm just gonna like put it in my cod piece.
Perfect.
And then I'll go and I'll just be amongst the group.
Okay.
But I'll just leave the sheet over. I'll just leave the sheet over the...
Right. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Obsidian, are you still inside?
Yeah, still in the pub.
Okay.
The City Watch guys coming towards us.
They look like he's more just directing. Captain Staggett would eventually catch eyes with Roho.
Mm-hmm.
He obviously recognizes him and marches over quickly. And he's like, Roho,
Yo.
what is it? What have you seen here?
Well, a big explosion for sure.
Where were you when it happened?
We were in our Everett Tavern.
It's happened. This is yours here.
This
Oh,
is-
you
yeah,
were
yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything? Anybody coming or going?
Nope. Just came out of nowhere.
Okay.
We were inside, so we wouldn't have witnessed this.
Okay.
I talked to that lady over there, and she said that it came from the roof, like someone cast something or threw something down here from the roof.
From that rooftop up there.
Over there.
And he points at 2 men. He's like, I want you in that alley up on the rooftop. I want information on that. Okay, well, if you get any more information, please just come seek me out. One of the magistrates is going to be here shortly to take over the investigation. I'm instructed to just hold the ground until such time happens. And then, like, now you start hearing, like, some of the griffin riders. There's 2 above you. You can hear the griffins sort of, like, calling out, and they're kind of keeping an eye from the sky.
Captain, actually, can we, can you maybe come over to see this guy here for a sec? Pointing at the dead gnome.
Yeah, and he just kind of, like, lifts up the cape.
Do you know who that is?
No, I don't recognize him, no.
Okay. We were like expecting a visitor, and we were just wanting to make sure that if that was him or not.
Oh, what was the name of the visitor you were expecting?
I'm not sure.
Are you?
I haven't met him before.
But you do know the name, so you got to
I
roll
do.
deception.
I will. 22.
22. Okay. Okay. Well, no, I don't recognize him. If you do end up hearing from your visitor, though, let me know. I want to make sure that that's okay, and this isn't. The 2 aren't connected.
Yeah.
Okay. So he continues to just knock on doors, questions a lot of the people that you've seen. Nobody has really noticed the boy behind the barrel. But eventually, probably about 15, 20 minutes later, you can tell what would be, based on his dress, there's 2 figures. One would be, you'd imagine to be a sergeant of the City Watch, is escorting a very old man, kind of dressed in noble-ish looking robes with like a big monocle eyepiece and a cane, and he just sort of like hobbles in. And you can almost guarantee, based on how he's dressed, that he's a magistrate. And even without saying anything, he just kind of like gently starts talking to this gentleman that he's with, and he almost just instantly takes over the investigation that's going on here. He starts going up to the bodies. You can see he put his hand over it and cast like a little bit of magic, like detect magic or something like that. Moves to the others, and he's quite puzzled as he looks around. And it doesn't take long for him to realize part of what has been going on here. Not only what happened with the explosion, but also that this gnome was very likely heading towards your tavern, sees the group of you in front of it, and starts heading towards you.
The magistrate, the older guy does?
Yes.
As he's just wiping her sweaty hands on her pants.
As he walks up to you, the sergeant doesn't say much. He's a little bit taller, younger man, but the older guy looks at you beyond his monocles and says, "Barnabas Blastwind, at your service. It would seem there has been a bit of an incident at your square."
No.
Yes.
Well, yes.
An
It was
explosion.
Big explosion.
Yes, more
An
than-
explosion indeed. A fireball, actually. Now, I notice this little gnome, yeah. A friend of yours, perhaps?
We've
No.
never met him, no.
Don't think so.
I've never seen that man.
You don't know who he is, then?
No.
Not
No.
sure.
Kind of hoping you might know. 'Cause
Yes.
You've been around. You know everybody.
I don't. No, I don't
Oh.
leave my quarters often. I'm only called out if need be. Whatever the case, I wonder what he was heading to your tavern for. You weren't expecting any visitors, or were you?
Maybe a beer?
A beer.
Yeah, that's.
No, I don't know.
You're open this late at night. I don't see any other patrons in your tavern.
Well, I think the explosion might have shuffled them out the door.
Oh, so the tavern was open with patrons before.
Oh.
Not tonight.
No.
I think that Roho's just telling a bit of a joke. Our tavern's not open at the moment.
I can see that.
Yes. We don't know why he would be approaching the tavern.
We weren't really expecting anyone. There is a gnome that we have heard that might come talk to us at some point.
Well, that seems...
But I don't know if it's that one.
A coincidence? Hardly. A gnome in the middle of the night visiting your tavern, and you were expecting one. What was the name of this gnome?
That we were expecting?
Yes.
Well, the odds are that a gnome would show up at some point in time to come and see us. At
Yeah,
some
there's lots
point,
of
in the-
gnomes
there's
around.
Tons of gnomes. It's like the 1 in 10 elves.
of a closed tavern.
Well, he didn't know it was closed.
At this point, the pub door is going to swing open and Obsidian's going to come out. And Obsidian is wearing like this gilded corset
Okay.
with like these big billowy balloon sleeves blouse underneath and these balloon pants that like it's almost like parachute material. And
Is their hair in rollers?
actually, no, their hair is in like a Princess Leia kind of buns.
Hell yeah.
And
oh my god. I can't wait to draw this later.
opens the door and says, "Blastwind, is that you?"
Obsidian.
Oh,
I would recognize you anywhere.
I haven't seen you out of the palace in 5 years.
I don't get to leave often, no. But it would seem I've been dragged out here for this event.
Slumming it a bit.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
Oh. Well, it's lovely to see you.
Likewise, you look as fantastic as always.
Thank you. Yes, I just threw this on. It's no big deal.
Ha ha.
Uh,
I know what you spend on your wardrobe.
I've overheard you. I don't mean to be eavesdropping. You know, I am a part owner of this pub now.
I was unaware of that.
You know, different life. I don't work for the nobles anymore.
I have not seen you around the palace.
Yeah.
Lady Silverhat did mention you had moved on.
Yeah.
The adventuring life, it would seem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if it's for me, to be honest.
Hmm.
Anyway, I overheard you, and, you know, my friends here, they're being a little bit coy, but there's no sense in lying to you. Nobody should lie to you. You're obviously a brilliant man, and we know each other.
Oh, thank you.
May I talk to you in confidence?
Oh, absolutely. Did you want to go on your tavern?
Oh, if you mind, I could pour you some wine. We have some nice wine.
yes.
Oh, you're on duty. I mean, it's up to you.
No, a glass of wine might, a bit of a nightcap.
Please,
get
come
me back
in.
to sleep.
I'll open up the door for him.
Okay, so he heads in. He asks, he calls him Sergeant Cromley and asks him to wait outside. What?
Did
Barnabas.
we all go in, or did?
I mean, you guys tell me.
I'm gonna try and follow in. Yeah.
Okay. Clive,
Or were you
Mog.
wanting us to stay?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah.
Mog's staying outside.
Mog's outside with
Yeah.
Cromley. Okay.
I'll hang out with Mog.
Okay. So Calliope and Obsidian are inside with Barnabas.
Barnabas, a glass of my favorite wine here, the red wine. I assume red, not white. You're not a
please.
white wine. No.
No, not trashy
Commoners,
with the white
yeah.
wine. No.
You know, sparkly white wine. Some of those people drink
Yes,
nowadays. Can
yeah.
you believe it?
I can't. But,
Oh.
well, I mean, I can really,
Yeah.
but.
And you know,
As he's swirling this glass of wine, tell me, Obsidian, why is there streaks of blood through your tavern?
well, I've been meaning to come to talk to Lady Silverhand. We're having some problems.
I can see that.
You've heard of the quarrels between the different like the Xanathars or the Zents, or I don't know, all
yes.
these heathens. You've heard of them?
A plague upon our city, if you ask me.
Unfortunately, I've been wanting to come back to the palace and seek Lady Silverhand's counsel on this, but we are being blackmailed. And
I see.
I understand that we were to expect a gnomish kind of ruffian to come and make demands of us. We don't know the details. I'm assuming that it's possible it was whoever that was out there.
It does seem possible. Did this gnome? What was the name of the gnome?
We don't know. We have no idea. All we know is that we were to be prepared for a visitor and to give them whatever they asked.
Can you give me a deception check? Because you do know his name. 19, okay. Yeah, he'll eat it up. Yes, well, your friend outside there was mentioning the same thing. Expecting the gnome. It's too bad nobody knows the name of him, but he will be taken back to the temple within the palace for safekeeping until the end of my investigation, and hopefully we can get some identification on him at that point. This
Yes.
blackmail, though.
Well, you know how it is. Like we knew when we started the business that there would be all of these guilds and people trying to get money out of us and, you know, threatening us and things like that. You know, everyone's always trying to get a penny out of an honest shopkeeper.
I do.
And so then that was to be expected. But then, of course, then someone from this gang would come in and someone from this gang would come in and they all want their cut for protection and they try and play each other off each other. And this is sort of what we're facing. And I don't really know what to do. It's a bit out of my depth. I'm used to political, dealings, but not gangs in the streets.
Yes, well, part of the reason I like the line of work, I get to keep it at arm's distance. Your involvement, young lady, why are you here?
I'm just an associate of Obsidian's. I'm a part owner of the bar.
And what was your name?
Calliope Dervish.
Calliope. This was the young girl that you used to take care of.
Great memory.
Thank you. Not a young lady anymore.
No.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I had met you when you were much younger. You probably wouldn't remember me.
No.
That's fine. Are you involved in this blackmail as well?
The blackmail? Yes, I mean, I work with Obsidian. I'm a part owner of the bar, so...
I find it odd that you'd be blackmailed out of nowhere. Clearly you have done something to be a target of this blackmail.
I don't really know. This is what I was going to ask Lady Silverhand. Is this common practice for businesses in Waterdeep? Like, when you start up business, does everybody want a protection racket and this and that and the other thing? And not to mention, we had this brilliant marketing plan for our pub. I don't know if you've heard of it. We changed the name to Ye Olde Haunt.
I noticed the sign. I didn't know what it had meant.
We had a ghost. I mean, what a brilliant marketing moment, right?
An interesting angle, yes.
Yeah.
It may scare some away, but I think most in this city would probably find it entertaining.
Right. Well, one of these gangs has come and stolen our ghost. Stolen it.
Unbelievable. Why would they steal your ghost?
I don't know. We don't know where it is. They have made no demands. This is the kind of thing that honest business people have to deal with in this city, and I don't think the City Watch is doing enough.
No, certainly not. They're too busy with the blood in the streets. But I would encourage you to talk to Silverhand. She is busy right now, but that does sound curious. We don't get many requests for such help. I wonder why you would be such a target. I mean, not unheard of, but interesting that it would be tied around all of this, and now there's a fireball outside your tavern. That seems a little more aggressive than usual.
Barnabas, any counsel you could offer me would be most appreciated.
My door is always open to you, Obsidian, and your friend here, Calliope.
May I refill your glass?
Yes, please.
Oh. I'm going to go get 2 fresh bottles.
Nice. Very good. Mog and Roho, you're standing outside. What do you guys do?
I think you're just kind of like, Mog's not really up to anything. Just kind of kicking stones and watching the military guys running around, or the City Watch, and
okay,
just trying to be part of the scene.
Sounds good. Roho, same?
Roho's like struggling because he's like, he'll look at Mog and say, "You got roommates, yeah?"
I mean, you guys. Well, not really, because we don't live together. But I do. Okay, yes, I do, but I don't really live with them anymore. But yes, Doug and Hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like when Doug doesn't do the dishes and doesn't feed the cats.
Well, you met Doug, right? Remember? Oh wait, were we? I don't remember if you came. Well, we went over, and Doug is a dung sweeper, so he's pretty good at keeping clean. He does the dishes.
Yeah, well, so like, and like, do you ever have to talk to the other roommate?
Hops?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a mess.
Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. And then how do you not lose your skull when like Hops is not cleaning up his half of the?
You know what? I just my mom taught me this thing that when you're getting really mad, if you just like take one of your claws and kind of dig it into your thigh, instead of like yelling at the other people, then it kind of makes the madness go away because it hurts.
That seems ridiculous. Why wouldn't you take your claw and just smear him across the face with it?
Well, because I don't really believe in violence, which I'm kind of in the middle of readjusting around that because of what we do for a living. I kind of feel like I've been responsible for several deaths in the last couple of weeks, but it's not. I feel like when you should do it, you should do it, and when you shouldn't, then it's okay to not.
Okay, but like, what if he doesn't do the dishes? And you're like, oh my God, Mark, like what is it going to take here?
Go to the restaurant.
Like take him down to the restaurant and make him wash dishes? That is a fantastic idea. Just get him washing dishes so he gets used to washing dishes all the time.
My mom calls it exposure therapy.
I love it.
That's not what I meant, but yes.
Oh, okay.
It could work.
Okay.
So as you guys are having this conversation, Captain Staggett actually walks up close to you guys. You're not, he doesn't interrupt your conversation, but you can hear him talking kind of in an undertoned voice to Sergeant Cromley, who was Barnabas had asked to stand near the door, and he says, understood, and heads into the tavern. Obsidian and Calliope, you would see him come in, and he says, Barnabas, may we have a word, please? Yes, of course. And he just kind of he doesn't take him outside. He just kind of takes him off to the side, and you can see he sort of like leans in and whispers into his ear for a little bit. And Barnabas is like, You can see he gets like furrows his brow, kind of gets a little concerned, and he's like, "Oh, well, thank you. If you wouldn't mind letting us finish our conversation, thank you, Cromley." And he gives him like the yes sir, and heads out.
New evidence.
Yes, it's evidence that I think may be of interest to you. Do you mind if your friends come inside? I think it may
No.
involve them.
Sure, absolutely. Mog, Roho, would you like to join us?
Mog's right
There's
there.
this obsidian sticking out.
Yeah.
Mog comes inside.
Yeah, what's
Huh.
going on?
Uh huh.
Have you met Barnabas before?
Well,
He's
he was outside.
Old colleague of mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
he worked together at the
Palace.
castle.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to see him often.
Oh, that's fun.
Anyways, he would like an audience with all of us.
Yes, well, Mr. Cromley has brought in some new information to light based on the witnesses outside. Tell me, what do you know about the Zentrum?
They're ruffians.
Yes, and your
Hoodlums.
involvement with them.
They're
We-
a gang.
We have
Oh,
we have no involvement with them. However, I must say, I mentioned the ghost, right?
I did, yes, or you did.
I feel like they're the ones who stole our ghost.
Interesting. It would seem that the last time you headed to your tavern, you had a Zentrum with you. What was the meaning of that?
He was just following us.
This is the scary thing. And you mentioned the blood on the floor.
Yes.
We, I think that, how do you say this? They were meant to intimidate us,
Mm-hmm.
and they were following us, as my companion Mog told you. We ignored them mostly and left to go about our own business. And when we returned, we saw blood on the floor. Our business is not quite open. I assume that, this was another victim of the battle between the gangs. Gangs? Are they called gangs?
Yes, well, the Xanathar Guild. Yes.
Guilds, yeah,
Yes.
or whatever they're called. Yeah, I think these ruffians kill each other, and they chose our location. I think that the blood that you're witnessing might be that person. What was his name again? Did you say a name? It's like a
The
Xanathar?
Zentrum.
He was just a
Oh,
Zentrum person.
No, Xanathar is
Zen-
the other
Oh, right. Yes.
guild leader.
I find it all very confusing.
Well, it would seem that the one witness out there, the young lady with the flower shop or the whatever, the greenhouse, she said that she saw the gnome heading towards you, but there was 3 men, 2 outside are dead. She saw the fireball happen, but there was another man with snake tattoos all over his neck, larger looking man, and he looked to have snatched something from this gnome. He had a satchel on him at the time. It seems to be missing now, but he took something out of there. A
Seen
small
this
artifact.
snake tattoo before.
Hmm.
Is it associated with one of the guilds?
It would be with the Zentrum. That is
The
their-
Zentrum.
Yes.
Is that's right? And they do
Yes.
they hang at the? Is it the dock ward or some seedy part of the city?
Oh, they're all over the place, but
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, how would I know?
fair enough.
Calliope's just not saying anything. She's just like really watching this Barnabas.
Mhm.
What's his like? Is he like know what he's trying to fish for? And trying to think of what I'm trying to say. Like, I want to know if Calliope gets the impression that like he knows about the Stone of Galore, and he's like fishing for us to give him information.
You can give me an insight check.
Okay. That's a 17.
17, you get the sense that he knows more than he's leading into, whether that includes the Stone of Galore or the Cache of Dragons or anything like that.
Okay.
You're not quite sure, but you can tell he's asking sort of like roundabout leading questions because he wants you to sort of maybe accidentally reveal information.
Got it.
Yes, well, it would seem this other Zentrum had escaped with whatever the gnome had. There's some artifact. She couldn't quite make it out.
So he's a robber.
Yes, well, I suppose. What's more interesting is that he had fled the scene off towards the west end of town, up towards the, not the carpenter, yes, the carpenter, the bent nail. I don't think she said he didn't go in there, but was around that area.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you. I did not witness it. I was inside here when the explosion happened.
I see.
I didn't see the explosion.
And I don't mind telling you, Obsidian, since we are old friends. She had mentioned something on the rooftop. What do you know of that? Did you hear anything about that? Did you see anything? Any figures on the roofs?
I haven't heard anything today. However, I will say that, I told you that some of these gangs are trying to intimidate us.
Yes.
Occasionally, I've noticed, I want to say creatures, because they are not human, and they are not elves, or not dwarves. Some sort of a creature on rooftops looking at us occasionally, and it's given me the creeps, to be honest.
That's what the witness lady outside said. They were like big wooden puppets.
Yeah, she did
Oh.
say that.
Oh,
Or it,
Interesting.
the one that was there was like a
Yes, she
big wooden
described
puppet.
it as a puppet.
Yes. Curious.
I don't know how a puppet can cast a fireball. That seems pretty special magic.
They're
Mm.
not. Yes. Well, the type of magic that was used was clearly not of its creation. A scroll or something, perhaps. But Obsidian said that you have been seeing them. Where have you seen these exactly?
a couple times, right? What was it?
Yeah, the one-
once in the...
Up by the big statue in the plaza.
Right, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
one time
in the market,
Hmm.
Trades ward.
Oh, you should see.
Yes.
You should see the baubles that I've purchased there. Would you like to see? Oh, you probably aren't. Some other time.
Yeah, some other time. On official business this
Yes,
evening.
yeah, my part.
And yourself there. What was your name?
Roho.
That's
Roho.
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 I do recognize the name. You're in the military, Captain Staggett's battalion, I
That's
believe.
right. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
Puppet.
And have you come to know these puppets? Have you discovered the source of them or learned anything about them?
I like the way it's puppet.
But they're like in the
Is he
parade.
Is he okay?
He's lots of blows to the head in the military, darling.
That can be understandable.
Yes.
It was nice of you to take care of him. Thank you, Roho.
Mhm.
Very helpful. Yes.
Yes.
Good. Well, if that's all, maybe I will be on my way. But Obsidian, if you or any of you, if you do find some information about this investigation, with it, it would seem it has very many variables. It's quite the confounding investigation so far. But whatever the case,
Likewise, if you should find any solutions for us to these ruffians that have been bothering us, I very much appreciate your help.
I shall. I will. We'll, based on what we find, if I'm able to share, I will. I don't know if it'll be me. I'll be honest. It's
you're
these
busy.
old
You're
knees.
busy.
Yes. Well, coming down here too. But
Did you enjoy the wine? Did you like it? If I made a good choice.
It's wonderful. Yes, it's
Oh.
very good.
Yeah, I
Yes.
liked it too.
Yeah, I would come back for it for sure.
Okay.
Mr. Cromley will probably come visit you if there's any more information though, so you can look for him.
Always welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
He seems more like a beer man. We have beer.
Yes, I believe he does like ale. Yes. Well, if that'll be all, I shall be on my way. It's already late, and I was woken up to come deal with this, so I think I may retire for the evening.
But if you figure out who the gnome is, can you let us know?
I will. Yes. Yes.
Just
because
because if it was not our friend, but the gnome that we were expecting to come visit us at some point,
may
it
I
would
ask,
help us to
were
know
you
that.
expecting your friend to be bringing you anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Just information. I think someone else told us to. Wait, we didn't. We're not. We're expecting him, but we didn't plan it. Someone
Right.
else told us that.
Mog,
he would
have
be
you
coming.
did you check to see if our beer arrived?
I don't drink beer
No, for the pub, the shipment.
at this time. It's pretty late.
Earlier today, did you look in the storeroom?
Mog is gonna use his telepathy to say to Obsidian, "What the hell are you talking about?"
Just stop talking.
Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Right.
Well, thank you for coming. It was nice. I'll
I
put
got
my
it
I'll
weird.
put my arm on Cromley's shoulder and start walking him towards the door.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to see you. It's lovely. Say hello
Yes.
to your family.
I shall. Thank you. And I hope the group of you have a safe evening.
Yeah.
Good night, Barnabas.
So long.
Good night, Roho. Thank you.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
He heads out. And the square's still relatively busy with these city watch people knocking on doors and talking to people. But generally, everything is sort of like calmed down. A lot of the bodies have already been removed. The gnome is still there as Barnabas is looking over it as he leaves the house. But you can tell he's instructing the priests to come and collect him. What do you do?
Calliope's gonna walk over to the wine glass that Barnabas had been drinking out of, and she's gonna pick it up, and she's just gonna like let out this like really angry grunt. She's gonna throw it against the wall, and she's
my
gonna
God.
kick a chair.
Whatever was that about?
Wow. Those puppets.
My mom would call that displaced aggression.
I don't think it's displaced aggression.
You know what? I
Well,
heard
the
you're
wine
supposed.
glass
Are
didn't
you
do
not
anything to
freaking
you.
out right now? Am I
Oh.
living on crazy planet?
You know
Barnabas
what
is
I
actually a very
heard?
nice fellow.
I don't like him or trust him at all.
Oh no, he's great.
Well,
I
he's
one
a-
time went to his place and we had.
I don't care.
Oh,
I heard if
So
you dig-
Delacar is dead. There are
But-
2 dead Zents outside. We have the City Watch sniffing around our pub. He's extremely suspicious
We
of
don't
us.
know that that was
Captain Zord
Delacar.
sent his little puppet thing construct to blow up the square shortly after we visited him. Also, just
don't
to
think it was
do a little bit of a recap here. So the Xanathar Guild now has the Stone of Galore successfully. They also have 3 of our friends. Well, one of our friends, our Ghost, and our Till. And we are up shit creek without a paddle.
It's almost as if we're meant to battle with the Xanathar Guild or something.
I just want to clarify something in case I can't tell if you're just saying that wrong in character or not. So I do want to clarify. He said the other Zent escaped with the artifact, not. A
Oh, I
Xanathar.
thought it was the eyeball guy.
No, the one with snake tattoos on his neck.
Oh, I thought you said eyeballs. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So there was 3 Zents came into the square. 1 died, or sorry, 2 died.
Got
the other had
it.
escaped.
did any of you search the person that you think might be Delacar?
Yes, all he had was a bit of money on him. The satchel was empty.
Oh,
Well, it's right here.
Which I bet is where the stone was. That's my guess.
Excellent deduction properties, Mog.
You're
Nothing
being
gets
sarcastic.
past you.
Roho, what did you have? Just money?
No, and the satchel.
Okay.
And so he'll dig into his cod piece and he'll pull out the money and the satchel. And he'll put it, well, where else am I going to store it?
I'm not touching
Yeah,
that.
that's-
Well, and then I'll just shake it out. The satchel.
the cod.
The cod piece?
Yeah.
Funk.
Wow, Roho.
You do have big
Explains
hands.
hands. As the coin spills on the table, it's gold coin, but notably it all has dragons stamped on it. But in addition, as the satchel falls open, you can tell there's sort of like a not a slime lining on the inside, but it's just sort of like this material or something. A residue has been left behind.
Roho, you did it. You found the dragons.
I got some dragons, but we should keep that quiet. And then what's this shimmering piece on here? You see this? You see how this shimmers?
Mm,
No,
Can I
up
touch
here. Yeah,
You can touch it, yeah.
What does it feel like? Does it leave a residue on my fingers?
It does, yeah. It would
Smell it.
smell it. Calliope, oh, you don't know magic, so it would just smell. Yeah, you can't really put your
like
finger on it.
magic.
I taste it.
Make a con
Wow.
save. No, I'm just joking.
With disadvantage.
So are we going to assume that was Delacar?
I think that's pretty safe.
I mean, yes, I think so.
I
So
think
now the Zentarim have.
Well,
The
our
Stone
problems
of
are
Galore.
over then, right?
Now we
No.
know much
Nope.
too much, don't we? So it's going to be.
We don't. They don't know that we know. That they.
we had really just finished talking about.
We
the
know
fact-
about the Stone of Galore. We know about the Cache of Dragons. Most likely, they're going to be sending someone to deal with us pronto.
Why?
In fact, we should probably move to another location. Why? Because they're gangsters. Why wouldn't they? They
But-
don't want us to
but
go
they
after
have
it.
what they're looking for.
Yeah, so they're going to clean up behind themselves.
That's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
I think that this is dangerous.
It is.
What
Calliope just throws her hands
What
in
did
the air.
I try and tell
she
you all
just-
yesterday? we could all leave this town. Right.
Go where?
Well, somewhere up north. I hear the climate's better anyways.
I mean, we could go to the vineyard.
Oh, what a wonderful idea. We could go to the vineyard, just a little siesta away from the city. It seems like good timing.
Well,
I don't know.
After maybe a quick sleep.
Well, we can all go back to my place, but then we got to put up with Mark.
I'm not going around your creepy child.
I don't mind.
It's not creepy.
Are we just all okay with the fact that the Xanathar Guild has multiple people we know who are probably getting increasingly dead?
We're not okay with it, but what are we gonna do?
Do something.
We're not really in a position where we could just like.
Do you want us to storm the castle?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I want to take some steps forward.
I tried to give the hint that our ghost was stolen and that maybe the city guard would look into it for us.
I just feel like we're doing a whole lot of nothing, and it's pissing me off.
The vineyard is not nothing.
What's the vineyard going to help us with?
It gets us out of the city for a short while.
So we're just going to run away from our problems.
Exactly. I've been doing it for years. How do you think...
And also, by the way, don't talk to your weird noble friends about me. I don't like that this Bonobos fellow was like, oh, yes, Calliope, you were a little girl one time.
But he qualified and said you're no longer a little girl.
Yes, but I don't want weird nobles to talk about me, and I don't want my name getting back to my father or my mother. So just don't talk to...
This is what nobles do, is they talk. You
Yes.
should know that by now.
And I don't want you talking about me.
Oh, very well. Next time I'll say that it's wrong. You're not Calliope at all.
Thank you.
You're someone else, much less pleasant to be around.
I heard when you get
I'm
angry.
going to smooth out my parachute sleeves and walk away and have a glass of wine.
I heard when you get angry, if you dig your thumb into your thigh and make it hurt a lot,
It works.
then
It works.
Is there a rag or something on the counter of the bar near me?
I'm sure there would be from.
Calliope
lifting
grabs
up.
the rag and throws it at Roho.
Well, that was what was that for?
See, Roho, sometimes you don't need violence.
Well, I'm not no.
Okay. I think we have two options. We either need to stay up all night and talk this out and figure out what we're going to do, or maybe everyone just needs to go have a little sleep.
I think I'm going
Eat
to
a
go and sit on my mat and meditate, and maybe a solution will arise.
I don't know if we should stay here, darling. I'm worried that they're going to send the Zents over here to get us in the night.
I think I have a really good idea that can help out a few problems at the same time.
Okay.
Roho, I don't mean to impose, but now that we know that you have an apartment, it would seem that if you've been very protective of that information, that nobody else would really know where it is.
They don't know where it is.
So maybe we all go stay there. I will totally help do the dishes.
What if what if we get tracked through the street and then we put Roho's 17-year-old friend in danger?
That's a
Then we
valid
should
point.
all split up and take different ways.
Well, and it can also put the cats in danger, like Little Mog.
I think
You have
Callie.
cats?
Yeah, Little Mog, Callie,
Wait, what?
and Sid.
What? Your cats? You have cats that are named after us?
Yeah, they just showed up.
That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard of. You named a cat after me?
Yeah, Little Mog.
little
I
more.
really want to meet. Is it a?
You're gonna make me cry.
Is it a? What does it look like?
Well, it looks like you.
Like calico?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, right?
What does his little cow
Okay,
look like?
okay. I don't. Well, you
Well,
guys
you
do
can-
whatever you want. I'm gonna go stay with Roho tonight.
Okay, well, I'm going back to the yawning portal. I don't think anything bad's going to happen there. Durnan keeps everything tickety-boo. Would you like to come back with me, Obsidian?
Obsidian's throwing a dice or throwing a coin.
Yes, I think I will go back with you.
Okay. You can stay in my room. I still have one there.
You've forgiven me again, haven't you?
I'm not mad at you. I'm just mad at the situation.
I know.
And I don't want to be involved in all of this.
It's that tiefling temper. It always gets the best of you.
I don't want to be involved in this situation.
Me neither. I really think we should go away. But nevertheless, I will stay if everyone else will, and I'll follow you and spend the night.
All right.
So everybody retires to their new locations for the evening. Well, not new. Calliope has stayed there, but Obsidian follows her. You guys pack it in for the evening. Get a nice long rest.
Do we
and
live?
You do live.
We don't die in the night.
You don't.
Yay.
Roho and Mog both head back to Roho's hidden apartment or secret apartment. Mog, you meet little Mog.
I cry.
Just sob uncontrollably playing with little Mog.
He's so pretty.
And you get there and there's no dishes done.
You see what I'm talking about? Like they pile up, and then there's no dishes for us when we get here.
Is Mark here?
He's sleeping. It's late.
Would you like me to go talk to him?
Maybe.
Oh, I'm so excited. Gavin's going to have to play Mark.
I feel like Dwayne's airing some of his like I'm a parent of a teenager frustrations in the podcast right now. I'm just inferring.
I didn't think of that. That's true. Yeah.
Why don't we wait till the morning? We'll wake up nice and early. We'll wake up Mark. We can maybe cook some breakfast.
He can cook us some breakfast. I'm always cooking.
That's okay. You brought him in here to help take care of him, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Just
You're not
frustrated.
married. Well,
No, he's like way like we met on the street like when he was young.
right. So I'm
He-
gonna go to
He
sleep.
needed
Where should I
some help.
sleep?
He needed
tonight?
some help.
Where should I
Yeah,
sleep?
there's lots of beds. Just help yourself. And anyone.
This is actually a pretty big apartment for
it's
one person.
huge. I know. It's so big.
Must be that military pension.
Yeah. It's
Good.
yeah.
So everybody cuddles up for the night.
Mog's gonna cuddle with all the other cats.
And before long, it is morning break. And it's a bright new day. It's actually quite nice out today, early morning. Birds are singing. And weather, it's fall, so the air's crisp, but it actually feels just a little bit nicer today. And as Calliope and Obsidian would either leave the tavern or even when you go down to the tavern, you would immediately be reminded that Trolltide is coming up, which is, you would all know to be a favorite festival in town. The best way for me to describe it in meta is Halloween.
Okay.
But Trolltide is known as where all the little kids in town wear troll masks or make their own or troll, whatever. They try to look like trolls. And they go bang on people's doors and demand candy or treats or whatever. And if they don't comply, they're known to be the target of pranks or this sort of stuff. So shopkeepers actually don't really like Trolltide because if they don't give candy, they are much a target. But the people seem to enjoy it and becomes a thing. And they're like, the kids, So Durnan's had some of the festivities set up and the troll faces and fake skulls on spikes and that sort of stuff. So he's just setting it up now, though it's not time for the festival yet, but you can tell the preparations are there. So.
Oh. Trolltide already.
I always forget about this dreadful holiday, and then boom, it's with us, and everybody's dressed like a troll.
I kind of like it.
You
It's
do?
very I don't know. I didn't get to do anything like that when I was a kid. It's,
Neither did I, and I don't feel sad about it at all.
I don't know. I think it might be kind of fun to wear a mask and, just get to be up into some mischief.
I do like to dress up.
Yes, I think it'd be quite fun. If we weren't fearing for our lives, I would say we could throw a nice party and have a little Trolltide soiree. But unfortunately, we are probably going to die before Trolltide.
I've been kind of nervous about dying. I would wish you would stop talking about it.
Well, it's the only way I can deal with my anxiety.
All right.
Yes.
I think I might have some wine with breakfast.
I think that's a terrible idea. Don't dull your senses.
Just one glass.
Half a glass.
Half a glass it is.
Yes.
Durnan,
Yes.
the usual, please.
Right. Calliope, usual.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. It's not long before a barmaid brings out a bottle of wine to Obsidian and a plate of food and then Calliope's breakfast.
Calliope under the table takes out a flask and pours a little bit into her cup where Obsidian can't see it because she doesn't want them to clock her on it, and then she's like, good coffee.
Nice. Amazing. Roho and Mog, what do you guys do?
Well, so Roho would have gone into his crawl space, and he would have pulled out his Trolltide gear,
Nice.
Like he's got, and so he would have had his troll tide thing on backwards, right? And he would have gone into Mark's room and like turned around and like had the, you know, the troll mask, like looking, like staring right at him.
Nice.
And Mog would have woken up to a fight in the bedroom where Mark's screaming to
He's like,
get
out.
get out of here.
What's wrong with you?
You're so weird.
Awesome.
It's all just good fun.
I can imagine Roho is, you know, the one person on the street that always has like way too much Halloween stuff. You know, that's 100% Roho. He's like outside, like encouraging the kids. He's
He
like,
does, like, a
it's Trolltide, come knock on the door.
He does like a free haunted house
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like he
totally.
invites everyone to. Totally.
Do you want to stay here? Do you want to stay here?
Are you an orphan? And the kid's like, I'm with my mom.
I don't want to come back here.
The
you
man
wanna
tried
be-
to give me a bedroom.
Which is, it's like,
Wow.
it almost is like that, but it's so sad because Roho's legitimately just like golden hearted.
Mm-hmm. He's just a little weird.
Mog, you wake up with little Mog purring on you.
So cute.
Wish we had a cat here right now.
Aww.
Roho, what do you think? Should we just go find our friends, or do you want me to with Mark? Do you want to talk to? Do you want to try to deal with?
We got too much. You know what? It's going to turn into an argument. He already threw me out of his room.
Okay.
So we'll just,
I could. Do you want me to write a note? I could leave him a note.
Yes.
He doesn't know me though. It might be a little weird.
We'll just sign it Roho.
Okay. We can fast forward through the note.
Okay. I'll just write down that you left a note from Roho, but by Mog. Got it. Okay. Everybody meets up. Would you all meet up at the Yawning Portal? Probably. They know where
Yeah.
Obsidian and Calliope are.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are sitting around the table having breakfast. Big old plate of ham for Roho.
Yep.
What do you do?
So are we going to go to the vineyard, or what are we going to do? Do you want to go and attack headlong against the guild and try and rescue our friends and die, or do you want to go to the vineyard, or do you want to just sit here and get day drunk?
That's
Not really any of those.
yes, those choices all seem awful.
I was
mean,
hoping for choice number 3.
I think it's obvious that we're not in the position that we can just go attack any of these gangs. We can't just physically take down a gang. So we have to come up with a way to either.
I have an idea, but
Someone
you're
else?
not going to like it.
I like it.
We have.
She hasn't said it yet.
We know that the Zentarim most likely have the Stone of Galore right now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get so confused. Why do they both have to have X names? Why do they both?
I think that the Zentarim are a Z.
I've never seen it written, but I guess because it's Xanathar and it would just
Call
make
them the
more.
Xanathar. Xanathar. There you go.
That's kind
So,
of fun.
X.
It's kind of hard for my throat to say that.
Well, I speak Infernal. There's a lot of those like sounds in it. You know, it's a demonic
I use
language.
that sound to remove hair from my
Mhm.
throat when I lick myself.
Okay, my idea is we have the inkling that the Zentarim have possession of the Stone of Galore. We know that everyone and their dog wants it, and in particular, Xanathar wants it quite badly. So we have information that they would like, and they have something that we want, which is our friends. I say we take the path of most resistance, be brave for once in our sorry lives. We walk up to the Xanathar hideout, we say, hey, hello, yes, you're looking for the Stone of Galore. We happen to know where it is. We just need our friends back, easy squeezy. We're not interested in the dragons, don't worry about that. And then Xanathar can go and kill the Zentarim, and they'll take care of themselves, and we'll have our friends back, and easy squeezy.
This is going to surprise you, Calliope, but I like your plan.
Do you?
But
I
I
was
just-
thinking of it all night.
I have a slight modification.
All right.
It's okay if you say no.
Okay.
I was thinking, why don't I go talk to, what was that sergeant's name? Crowley?
Cromwell?
Something.
Crowley.
Crumbles.
Anyways.
Sergeant Crumbles.
Him, and say that we have a lead that and I sort of give out that they're staying in this, what is it, the city of the dead, something the dead.
Oh yes.
And
Mhm.
give the location so that the guard arrives around the time that you arrive there. And, this way, if they intended to kill you while you're
in
there.
this scenario, I'm going on
Wait,
my
yeah.
Oh, no, the three
that
of you.
sounds like-
The three of you go on your own. I will be busy talking to the city guard and sending them after you. And then they will arrive just in the nick of time to break up the murder.
But what if the city guard comes in the middle of negotiations and everything's blown to shit?
Yeah, that's...
Here's my modification to it. We stick with the idea of the three of us going in. An obsidian. Now, how far is the range on your telepathy there, Mog?
I think it's just recently been upgraded to about 2 miles.
So if obsidian was within 2 miles and we got into trouble, you would be able to let them know and they could go get help. Yes? What do you think about that plan?
I love this plan.
All right.
This sounds fantastic. I should go home and get a different outfit. I think for reporting to the city guard, you don't want to wear the parachute pants.
Darling, I don't think we can go back to the yawning portal until we have this sorted. Or not the yawning portal, the
Yes.
old
Yeah.
haunt.
I have a modification to your modification of their modification.
Sure.
With our friend Roho and his military experience and hopefully still some good military connections.
Yeah, Mark
What
and
if-
3 cats.
What if we actually have a bit of a rescue team on hand, like ready, waiting to come in and save us? And I triggered them with the telepathy instead of... Because then if Obsidian has to then go out and find somebody and try to tell them this big long story and assemble a team and bring the team, we're dead.
My only concern is that the team is not... The City Watch, I'm worried, is not going to be... We'd have to explain our whole involvement, and they might just arrest us for being involved with the games
But
to begin with.
I was thinking more of like a mercenary team, not the City Watch. That's why I was thinking that our friend Roho would probably have some other retired former military people he could contact, and maybe we could put together like an A team.
Yeah, like
Or we're to be
Hell
the A
Rock.
team, and they could be the B team.
The story I'd had in my head. I mean, I like your plan, but as far as the city guard goes, the story I had in my head is that I could just say that you all found out that the Xanathars had stolen our friends. You knew exactly where they were, and you intended to go and rescue them, but I was afraid you were going to get killed, and so I was telling the city guard to prevent a murder, namely your murder.
I feel like we're already murdered by the time that story comes out of your mouth.
If it ever comes out.
I think at the very least, Xanathar's going to keep us a while and torture us, so we've got a bit of time bought that way. They're going to want to get as much information out of us as he can.
Maybe the Xanathars aren't a big violent group either. Maybe they conduct their business in other ways.
Maybe they dig their thumb into their sides.
They could very
to-
well.
Are you suggesting we just go and forget all of these plans and just go and talk to them? Maybe bring some scones.
No, I think we keep someone on the outside as a backup. We go in with no intention of engaging them in combat, and
Maybe Mulg should stay out.
do you know what though?
No.
No, I don't know if we can rely on him. I was gonna say maybe the B team could be could go to Captain Zord, but I don't trust Captain Zord even a little bit now that he's bombed the square
Well, what about
like that. That was crazy.
What about the Harpers?
What about if instead of going there and just trying to walk in and present our story, what if we send someone else in, a messenger, and just try to arrange a meeting in a slightly safer place
What if we
instead of trying to invade their hangout?
What if
So we could just start cutting elves down in the square again and send a message.
Yeah, if only we still had that guy, Saloon, to go send the message for us.
But we could be Saloon. We could just start cutting down, I don't know.
I don't want... Okay, here's where I'm at. I'm a bit worried about involving a third party because a lot of people have been killed and injured and captured in the process of this whole thing.
Well, it keeps us from having to do it later.
I'll go and pass the message on. I'm not afraid. I mean,
Me-
I am generally afraid, but I mean, Xanathar's not going to kill me any more than anyone else is going to, so either I get killed
But
there.
it could just keep you. They could just kidnap you.
Well, then I guess you'll have to use your telepathy and come. Or we can just not be chickens and the three of us go now and.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, fuck it.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's just go. As Obsidian stands up, drinks the rest of their wine. Off to the city of the dead. Let's do it.
Loudly announcing in the middle of the tavern. All these people having breakfast, like, huh?
Well, the city of dead is essentially a park, so they just think I've announced that I'm going to a park.
True.
After chugging a bottle of wine for breakfast.
Obsidian, can you give me a Constitution save, please?
You asked for it.
I feel like you were waiting for me. Oh, man. That's a 6.
Who is sitting closest to you?
Calliope.
Obsidian, that poison that went through your body made you feel weak. But then you went to this woman that you remember, and you were given a bomb. You were
A bong?
Bomb.
Oh, yeah,
Instructed
the
to
bong.
put on twice a day.
Which I have not done.
And as you stand up, slam this wine, your hand opens, the wine bottle drops, shatters on the ground, and you just get the most unrelentless rage coursing through your body. You draw your weapon and attack the closest figure to you, which turns out to be Calliope. I need you to make an attack roll, please.
Oh, I anticipated. Ah, perfect. A 3.
3. So, Calliope, knowing you, probably dodges out of the way with little effort, and you've had too much to drink. But as you stand up, break this bottle, make a swing at her, it's seconds before Durnan is on you with a very big-ass sword on your throat. And he's like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yes, what the hell are you doing, Obsidian?
I don't even know. I don't know what's happening to me.
Calliope, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Look how thin his. They're. Oh, shh.
Oh, you fucked up the pizza!
my gosh.
What
It was
the hell?
you. We
Wait,
were like
if
an
she says
hour
it,
in.
does that mean we get pizza?
That means we get double
Honestly,
pizza.
I think it's fair that I.
No, it's fine.
Fuck, I can't believe I did that.
Oh, Brie,
Do you know what it was?
you.
Is because when I was looking at Neil, I was looking at his wrists. Because I was about to say, look how thin
look at his
their
cute
wrists
wrists
are. And then I was looking at Neil's thin wrists. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'll buy you guys pizza.
No. We need to do
we
it
have
together.
fair and
It
square.
has to be a
It's
team win.
effort.
The team win or the team loss.
Damn, I
Just
can't
at this time, you
believe
are
it.
solely responsible for
Wow.
Durnan
Wow.
takes his boot off of your chest, looks you straight in the eye, and says, "Obsidian, you are normally welcome here, but right now I need you to get the hell out of my tavern. Now."
the loss. Of course, Dunan. I'm very sorry.
He removes the sword.
I'm going to leave the pub,
Okay.
go outside and sit on the sidewalk and just, I can't believe that happened. I should really cut back on drinking. And then I'm going to look around for a bottle of wine.
Like just in the street.
In the street.
Patting my
Street wine.
looking my clothes.
Oh, where's the street wine at? Is there a
wine?
street vendor that just sells a little Capri Suns full of wine?
Yeah.
Get your wine bags.
Street wine.
Get your street wine.
There's like a hobo walking with like the brown paper bag, like sipping. He catches eyes with it. He's like,
I guess we'll follow Obsidian out.
Calliope, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I forgive you, darling, but I'm just. What happened?
I
You feeling all right?
don't think I feel very well at all.
Yes. Calliope's gonna touch their forehead, like see if it feels clammy.
as you touch his forehead, you would notice
There. Oh man, I broke the dam, and now you guys are gonna.
I
say,
was doing so
it's
good.
It's not about pizza. It's about respecting people's identities.
I was saying Obsidian.
I gotta say that it had been going very well.
I know. I can't
was
believe
being
I
very
fucked
aware
it
of
up.
You notice on their neck that where the bomb was originally rubbed on is now like swollen and it just looks like worse infected than it was.
And how many days has it been since we were at that lady's?
One, and
Because we have
one
to
full
go there
day.
on the third day.
You do, and you've only applied it once.
We forgot about the bomb.
Yes,
I forgot.
You have
I
to
have it.
apply
I have
your
it on me.
medicine. Apply your bomb, darling. You're getting sick.
Very well. Very well. I will take the bomb out of my satchel. Because Obsidian would never carry a backpack.
No,
It's just
they are way too stylish.
oh yes. Anyways, my satchel and
They don't wear a fanny pack.
It's like I think of it like a fancy fanny pack.
Oh, it like straps on?
Yeah.
Nice.
Wouldn't that just be called a fancy pack?
A fancy pack. And I'll apply my balm.
Sounds good. Yeah, you apply it, and I mean, it feels reasonably better, but it's still quite sore.
Goodness. Well, that was exciting.
Maybe the breakfast wine isn't a great idea.
I think it would be
All
all
the
right if I
time.
put on the medicine.
I mean, maybe. Or maybe you should try a few days without it and see what happens.
What are you saying?
That
Are you saying something? Are you trying to tell me something?
that you drink too much
I'm-
wine?
How dare you?
Remember we talked about having heavy hands?
Yes, your hands
No,
are very.
you-
Are you very
You talked.
heavy?
Are you gonna hit?
No,
Them?
no. I'm just thinking maybe that we might be a little heavy-handed.
And I think
Is that what
maybe
we're talking about?
pick a
we said
struggle. You know, I think right now the struggle that we are picking is that we are going to the Xanathar Guild's hideout and we are going to leverage information to get our friends. Maybe the problems that our companions may or may not have is a struggle that we can pick later. Does
Yeah.
that
Well,
make sense?
I'm just saying that I think it would be good if we were all as fully present in these moments that we have when we're dealing with situations that are ultimately potentially going to lead to our death.
Oh, I'm present, all right. The Obsidian will stand up and walk off to the city of the dead, except they're walking in the wrong direction. And then they realize, like 10 steps later, that they're walking the wrong direction. They get kind of flustered and like, and they'll turn around and they'll walk the correct direction and
They just storm off.
storm off, but in the wrong way.
It was a good try, Mog. We'll get to it. You know,
Just trying to be honest. that's all.
and no, we hear you, darling.
It's good.
Put a pin in it.
Okay.
Calliope gonna pat Mog on the shoulder.
As the group of you approach the city of the dead, it is, lightly gated community. Usually, especially during the day, city guard on watch, just making sure people aren't like grave robbing, that sort of thing. So there is city guard around. You could just walk past them. You can sneak past them. What do you want to do?
I think we should just maybe forget my plan and just go for it.
I think the more people that see us, the better.
Yeah.
We'll talk to them.
Well, I
No,
think
I don't think we need to talk to them.
I think Obsidian, you can stay near to where these guards are, so that when if Mog reaches out to you with his telepathy, you're right there,
Okay.
available to see the guards. So
I'll
I mean,
just sit on this bench here,
Yes.
right here.
You know, you can read a book.
Oh.
Mog can give you his good book
Oh, no.
of
no
facts.
No,
I have my
it's-
own-
I can't leave.
Oh.
This
I have my own reading.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure. So, yes, do we feel okay with this plan? Roho, we forgot to ask you. I was going to, and then Obsidian tried to stab me. How are you feeling about the plan?
Yeah, let's go and. Are we gonna?
talk.
we're gonna
go
talk.
Oh,
Yes, we're not. I mean, yes.
a lot of talking.
Yes, I know, darling. Heavy hands, right? But right now, light-handed.
Light-handed.
Yes. But if it gets sticky, we might have to.
It's gonna get
cut-
sticky.
we might have to cut our way out. So
I'm ready.
Let's
Yes.
try to.
I'm
We're going to
ready.
try not to have to cut our way out because we will die. But if we have to, it will be really fun.
Yeah, for sure, it'll be
Yes.
fun.
But we're not trying to.
Yet.
So
Do you want to
Obsidian-
bless us? How long does bless work?
Oh,
I'm just wondering if you want to hashtag bless us before we
just
go
let me
in.
get out my sheet and I'll read it to you. It is
It's
up
handy
to
that you carry that
I-
manual around with you.
right.
How it's like Paladins for Dummies. He pulls it out of his bag. We're gonna flip chapter 1.
It's up to 1 minute.
Okay, well then don't cast it right now.
No, I wouldn't cast it now.
Yes.
You could use it as bonus action on your first round.
Right?
What a fun way to think of combat, Mog. I never thought of it that way. Like we all have a round and we have different actions that we take. That's so clever.
Feels more like a game that way.
Yeah.
So Obsidian, you're sitting back on the bench, staying within like earshot of these guards. You
Cool.
walk.
Calliope's
Or-
gonna hug Obsidian before they go, and
Okay.
she's gonna give him like oh my god.
Oh, now that
Wow.
the dam has
This is the
opened.
worst that I've ever done. Unreal. I feel pretty bad actually. She's gonna give them like a lingering hug, and she's gonna say, "I'm very sorry for
No, I'm sorry. I would never hurt you on purpose. You know
No.
that. I just totally love you, and
Yes.
I won't talk about knowing you since you were a child because I know you don't like it. I just feel very fond of you, and I've known you for a long time.
I know, darling. It's bygones. I just want to apologize and tell you I love you if I die in there, and hope I see you on the other side.
Don't die.
I'm gonna
I
do
love
my
you
best.
too.
Yes. All right. Well, I'll see you on the other side then.
All right.
All right.
Well, and Roho will pat them on the head, and over
Big
yeah,
mitt
Big-
that just
yeah.
covers.
My Princess Leia buns are wiggling.
Mog's gonna slowly lower down. Well, I guess pretty close to eye with Obsidian on the bench and go like face to face, and then using the telepathy go. Can you hear me?
Oh yes. Can you hear what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Oh.
I like to do it whispering.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna like concentrate on reading my book so that none of my
No.
private thoughts go in my
All
head.
Mog can hear is the book. Like word for word. Like, no, read silently. And then Mog would remind the group that we now have 3 minutes from the time, like the telepathy only lasts for 3 minutes.
Oh shit! All right. Well, let's sprint then to the.
Okay, so you guys haul ass up to the back dilapidated part of the City of the Dead. You approach this sunken or collapsed temple, ready to face what you believe to be the Xanathar Guild. I think it's a good time for a break
Take a break.
before we get into it.
Yeah, before we die.
I can't believe it was you.
And we're back from our break.
Thanks for the snacks, Dwayne.
Yes, thanks, Dwayne. I mean, Roho.
Roho.
Those big hands to cut up all those strawberries.
That's right.
Was that an analogy of something?
Yes.
I kind of smeared them.
Well, your hands are so big, it's hard not to.
Okay, we're running.
We're running.
No, you're there.
We're there.
We're already there. 'Cause we
You-
were running the whole break.
You're running. Yeah, that break.
I'm exhausted.
The characters were running.
Where are we
Sitting-
at for
sitting at the
time with
bench.
this? With this, how long did it take us to get there?
I would say it probably took you a good minute if you guys were
Oh,
legitimately
geez.
legitimately running.
Okay, we're all like sweaty and panting. All
Why
right.
didn't Obsidian sit closer?
I mean, you guys walked into the park and sat down.
Okay, let's get in.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
The sound of the
intense.
gate closing behind us. We're stuck.
so everything in this area is pretty dilapidated. You can see some things are completely collapsed, and there's this entranceway into this collapsed temple, or not temple,
Tomb.
right? Crypt tomb. Thank you.
Yep.
And the doors do look to be ajar, not swung completely open, but it looks like things have come and gone, and they're clearly accessible.
Roho pushes his way through.
Okay. As you go in there, you don't actually see anything now. It is pretty damp and smelly in here. You can't quite put your finger on it. But the most notable thing is that as you look down the hallway where this crypt would normally go into its bigger room is like completely collapsed. Wow, this music. I'm just going to roll with
caves
it.
in.
Yeah. Dust starts falling all over your head. No, at the end of it, it is just collapsed in, so there's no way you can enter in that. But there's a room off to the left that you can't quite see into, and then off to the right, it looks like it's been like blown out or bored out or something like that. But the wall is essentially torn down, and it looks like it goes into the earth and is tunneled, like the crypt had gone down into the ground. You're now essentially underground. Where you'd normally go straight is collapsed, but off to the right is sort of like this tunneled out passageway.
Okay. Do you think we should like go to the left?
Let's go in the tunnel.
I think the right looks better.
Like going into the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Roho, just when we get near people, when we see people, let's just try to be like calm.
Pull
Remember,
our
we're
axe
just
out.
here.
Start swinging our axe.
We're just here to
No,
talk.
no.
We're just here to talk.
We're talking. We'll
Weapons
talk with our
stay
axe.
put away.
Just put the weapon away, and yeah, we'll just see what happens. Let's
You
go.
enter
Okay,
down
Okay.
this pathway. It weaves for a little bit. It's a little tight. Roho might have to squeeze, but I think you'd make it through eventually. It's not quite that tight, but it's you can tell it's been man-made. And it enters into this larger room that has a pillar in front of it, sort of holding up the room. And further down, after this room, the path that you just came through kind of continues. It's narrow like that. But in the center of this room, before you get in there, is two very large black dogs, both with 2 heads, look to be guarding the entranceway.
How do we talk to the dogs? Roho, Roho.
Just talk.
Roho. Dogs say.
Do the dogs see us?
Dogs say what?
If you're actively talking out loud, yes, they would. Are you coming out there saying Roho, Roho?
Yeah, Roho, Roho.
Okay, so you come out of the entranceway, and both of these dogs go to, like, just snarling, go to attack Roho.
Oh my god.
A natural 1 and a 2. They run towards you, angry as hell, and manage to run into each other and pile up prone at Roho's feet as you exit from this tight hallway they had to squeeze through into this large room.
Okay.
You're standing in the large room.
Awesome.
There's 2 very angry dogs, prone, just collapsed after running into each other at your feet.
So Roho is going to jump on top of them, and he's going to pull their heads together and try to talk to them as best as he can. He's going to Roho, like, hi, dogs. What are you doing in here?
Okay.
What's happening, dogs?
Everybody give me a quick initiative roll.
Oh my god.
16.
16.
18.
18, Calliope, you're up. Even numbers, so we're going clockwise.
Roho's just got these dogs?
He's
So
just-
I'll let him get down. Like, they fell collapse, so he can collapse the ground and start, like, arm locking them. But
Headlocking 4 dogs' heads
yes,
at once.
2 dogs, 4 heads.
And they're guarding a door?
no. So the room is. Let me draw it. You guys talk.
I'm kind of worried about killing these dogs. I don't want to kill their dogs and be like, hey, anyways, guys want to talk to us?
Can I hear what's going on? Like through your spell?
No, but you can talk to me openly.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
it's,
I wouldn't
it's
know
like
anything's going on.
It's like a live connection. You
Okay.
wouldn't know unless you asked me.
I kind of forgot that there was a time limit but when we proposed this plan, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe it would have been better to have us all together because now we're just short a party member. Probably should just.
I wonder if my telepathy has like a countdown timer. If I can hear like when it gets to 10 seconds, it's beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, I feel like if we're in trouble if we're still kind of in a tense situation when it's getting low, you could just kind of tell Obsidian to come find us.
Okay, so I just quickly scribbled on our little map so it's
Yep.
more clear. So you came down this area here, or
That's
that
the
you came in.
stairs.
No, that's not the stairs.
Or
That's a
general
collapsed area.
Right.
That was the room to the left, and then
Yeah.
you went right, squeezed through like this
Oh.
tunneled out area
Yeah.
into this larger room, which is being held up by a pillar. But it's a bigger room, and the 2 dogs are in there.
Okay.
Oh, and then it goes into a
Roho's got him in a
passageway
headlock.
beyond.
Yeah.
You're up. Just tie them up and let's get out of here.
Oh yeah, I got an adventuring pack. I'll try and to tie up the dogs.
Sure, I like it. Go for it.
Cool.
Give me a. Well, Roho would be assisting you,
Mm-hmm.
so you can roll with advantage. I'm just gonna quickly look up rope and the strength check to break it. I think it's
Okay.
like 12 or 15, but you guys go ahead, and I'm gonna look that up quick.
What am I rolling?
Actually, I don't.
Dex.
Yeah, let's just call it Dex to see how well you do.
And I rolled to help her out.
No, she gets
She
roll with
gets
advantage
advantage.
because you're
Okay.
holding them.
Okay.
Okay. I rolled a solid 16.
16, I would say, is good enough. Like if they're being pins, you probably only really needed a 13.
I feel like I'm kind of like tying them together around their like necks, so that they're kind of like
Yeah, they're
stuck
like
together. They can't really like maneuver
off balance.
properly. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to open. I can't find it, so I'm just going to openly say a strength check of 15 is going to be what it is to break the rope, which sounds reasonable because that's what it is to kick in a door. So, okay, so you do manage to tie them up, and they start lashing about. But Roho, it is now your go.
Okay, so
I
he's gonna
changed
talk.
the
He's
music.
gonna talk to dogs. He's gonna say, "Easy, boys. That's okay. You're good. You lie down now. You lie down, dogs." He will actually cast. Let me see here. He's gonna cast. This is called Abjure Enemy.
Enemy.
Yeah. It says, as an action, a creature within 60 feet you can see must make a Wisdom saving throw, and it is fiends and undead are at disadvantage of that. On a failed throw, which would be 12, the creature is frightened for 1 minute, and his speed is 0.
What was it? Wisdom? I have +1, 19.
Oh, okay. So in that case, its speed is halved.
Oh, okay, wow. Good to know.
I feel like they're tied up. We can just go.
You just go.
We just run past them into the tunnel and.
Evamer will be able to. So the dogs, now that it is their round, are both going to try to break free. With strength. No, they can't break free. They're just like lashing about. Roho's got them not officially grappled, but, in character in the moment. He's making it harder for them to break free. Mog, what do you do?
I don't want to waste a spell or anything, so Mog's just going to say, "Look, let's go.
Yep.
Okay, so you start running towards that other exit.
Yeah.
Okay, Calliope, same.
Yep.
And then Roho will just, he let go of the dogs and then say, good boys, and then away he goes.
Roho didn't accidentally get tied in with the dogs, did
I
he?
hope not. I don't know.
Okay, so on your round, you guys would all make it into that tunnel and start...
I imagine we're dashing.
Oh, you're double moving. Okay, so
I
you're...
imagine so.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
We're still in initiative, yeah.
Oh, right, because nobody had done anything. So you'll essentially make it into the next room. Let me just double check my map here. Yeah, okay. Looks good. I'm going to quickly give a roll to the dogs. Okay.
Let the dogs out.
How does that work? If we're disengaged, do they still get to do checks every once in a while?
Yeah.
Assholes.
Well, and their movement will be halved, eh? Because of my spell. My spell.
And because they're tied together, that's got to be a disadvantage for something.
That's double disadvantage.
Yeah,
That's the double
that's
D
basically
doggers.
zero. Roll 0 dice.
You enter into this room, which is now officially the crypt that the other area that was collapsed would have led into typically, and normally you would see like the stonework there and everything where people are buried. Instead, you still see the stonework. Doesn't look like that has been touched much, but at the far end of this room is a creature you've actually met before, very early on in your adventure. He's quite large, wears sort of a rubbery-looking cloak. Purple with tentacles coming out of his hands.
God.
In his hands, one each, are two brain-looking figures with weird little feet. And in front of him is one of your favorite characters, Till, who is currently stuck up against the wall with what you can only imagine to be like some sort of goopy slime. Doesn't seem like he could get, like he's bound to the wall. To the left is Yorick. Looks like he's unconscious. He's just hanging, draping from the wall, tied up there with like that same goop. And then onto the right is sort of like this pedestal. And underneath what you can see is is this crystal, this purple crystal that's just like slowly rotating. And there's like electricity just like shooting up around him. And it doesn't look like he can move from without it. You were the first ones in here at the top of the round. I've already rolled for the characters in here. What do you do? I believe it was because I rolled for...
We're still
the
in
dogs?
initiative on the same...
You would still be because I'm still rolling for the dogs.
Okay. Mog is... Oh, it's not my turn.
It is,
It is
because
my
I
turn?
just rolled for them.
Oh, then Mog's going to use his telepathy to call Obsidian because I would feel like the time is just about run out on it.
Okay.
I'm going to tell Obsidian to basically come down solo. Come find us down in the crypt. Don't get the City Watch. Just come down yourself.
Don't get the City Watch.
No, just come down.
But they might be able to help. Are you in trouble?
It could get a little bit sticky, but I think you'll be good enough help with us. Just when you first come down, go to the right. Watch out for the dogs. They're tied up though. I got to go.
Okay.
This thing's gonna run out. So
Okay, I'm on my
come find
way.
us.
So you said it was a minute for them to run there.
Yep. It'd be about the
So-
same for you.
About 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh fuck.
Well, if you're dashing.
Yep.
Right,
Please
so 5 rounds. If
5.
it's dashing.
Yep.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
we'll call it 5.
Yeah.
Yep. So
This
let's.
is a bad
do you want
plan.
to
We
mark
fucked
those?
up.
I will make haste.
Okay, sounds good.
I will
I
mark.
mean, if you
Okay.
want to, I'll give you this. I'm not going to negate the 5 rounds, but you can roll athletics, and if you roll an 18 or higher, you can get there in 2 rounds.
I rolled an 18.
Wow. Okay, you can get there in 2 rounds.
However,
oh, you have a -1.
I have a -1.
That is not good enough.
Shit.
Mother fluffer.
That is so good. 5 rounds. Okay.
As a bonus action, Mog will shift.
Okay.
And Mog will turn to his friends and remind them we're just coming to talk. Let's see if we can just talk to this thing first, okay? And then Mog is going to try this new spell that he's learned.
Okay.
Called Calm Emotions. It is a level 2 spell. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people, each humanoid in a 20 feet radius. Oh, wait. How far away? Its range is 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
60 feet. Each person, creature within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. Creature can choose to fail the saving throw if they wish. If the creature fails the saving throw, choose one of the following 2 effects. Did the creature fail?
I'm just reading a specialty stat on them.
Okay.
No, they would not.
No, they didn't fail, or no, they didn't pass?
They did not fail.
They did not fail.
No.
Okay, then I don't think anything happens.
Okay.
Fuck.
So that's your action. Are you making a move action?
No.
And you've shifted as your bonus action.
Yes.
Okay, so you're staying essentially in
At
the
the
not
doorway.
not in the doorway, but at the doorway.
Basically, yeah.
Calliope.
Yeah, Calliope just puts her hands up. She like looks at the tentacly guy and she says, "We're just here to talk.
Okay.
We'd like to try and make a deal."
You make me a persuasion check.
Not my best skill. Well, actually, but not my worst skill.
It's fucking weird.
That's fun.
It sounds like Disney music.
Yeah, it's like
Totally does. Just a 13.
13. Okay. Are you gonna make a move action or anything?
I'm just staying where I am.
Okay.
Roho will just ready an action.
Okay.
So if something comes to attack us, or if something is going to get so if we are under attack,
Yeah.
Roho will just grab his axe and deal with whatever's coming at him.
Okay. I like it. This creature spins around and its tentacles like start moving very quickly, just like sort of like in like kind of like this irritated way. It gently puts down these 2 walking brain type things. Looks at Calliope, and you can tell like it just sort of like reaches out with its claws, and you can feel it like trying to like pull something from your mind almost. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Are you sure it's not a Constitution saving throw?
Pretty sure it's wisdom.
That's an 18.
Why don't I see my stats? Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh,
Bum, bum,
you
bum.
are lucky.
Yeah.
So as this thing, you can feel it. It's almost like it's trying to control you.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to listen to it. You're like, yeah. And then you snap out of it. And you manage to resist whatever it was going to do. However, these other creatures,
So I get the impression he doesn't want to talk.
you would get that impression. These other creatures start scurrying towards you. Let me just double check their movement. They would get within 10 feet of them there.
Just the 2 brain things? Yeah.
It's just the 2 brain things. You can hear the yelping from the distance, but you don't hear it getting any closer just yet. So we're past 1 round for Obsidian.
We can hear the yelping from the distance of what?
The dogs.
Oh, the dogs.
Doesn't sound like it's getting any closer.
Okay. We don't really know anything about this creature. Like, what I'm wondering is, would I know that these are 3 independent beings that all need to be treated as individuals, or if I kill the big guy, will these 2 little guys die?
You can make me an Arcana check.
Let's try that.
12. 12. You don't get much. I think like Mog would can tell that this thing is their master,
Right.
and they may flee or disappear. You don't quite know. But you don't get the sense that there is a clear path to victory by defeating the master. Let's call it.
Well, just to confuse the hell out of things, Mog's going to cast Mirror Image on himself.
Ooh, I like that. Can you describe mirror image quick?
Yeah. 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space until the spell ends, which is 1 minute. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting position so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss the duplicates. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates.
Okay.
And then,
Okay, so you roll that d20.
I roll a d20 every
Okay.
time I'm attacked and see which of the three of us it actually hits.
Okay, I like it. So you're casting that. You're still staying in the position you're in?
Yes.
You're not advancing through the room? Calliope.
Okay, I'm going to... I can't get to the guy, so I'll approach the little brains. And yeah, I'm just gonna swing. I'm gonna swing at the one that's right in front of me, so I'll use my first attack, which is garbage. That's probably not gonna hit. Will a 9 do it?
A 9 will not hit.
Great. Do my offhand. Wow. Will a 12 do it?
A 12 will do it.
Yes. Thank you. So that will be 6 points of damage
6 points, nice.
to it.
Okay, I like it. Are you making a move action?
No, I'm gonna stay right here with these guys.
Cool. Obsidian, you're still on your second round now. 3 more to go. Roho.
Roho is going to he's gonna bless all three of us.
Okay.
And so I'm gonna take out my little holy water. I'm gonna bless us three, and that gives us an extra D4 on our attack rolls. In that, I'm going to move towards who's closest, Lif, York, or Till to Roho.
Closest to you would be, which one's Roho? Which die? That one. So that would be the guy on the right, which is Lif.
I am going to go and see if I can free Lif from his bindings.
Okay. So you can make a move up there, but you can't make an action because you've already done an action to spell.
That's correct.
Yep. Okay.
What's
So you're
up? Sorry, I missed that because I was sorting dice. What did you do?
bless.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so Roho casts Bless as he's running through the room, runs up towards Lif. Let me just quickly roll for these dogs. Wow, they are awful. You still hear them yelping in the distance. Cannot, the way you've tied them up at the neck just seems to have them at a full disadvantage. They can't do anything. These brain-type things are both going to make an attack at Calliope, which is right in front of them. I'm assuming one of them hits, one will not. Let me just double check my stats on that. +3. So 17.
Hits, yeah.
Okay. Where is... Sorry. My stats are all over the place on multiple things. So it goes to claw at you with these weird, I don't know, large claw-like hand things for 7 points of damage, and then makes a follow-up attack. Which will hit is 19 plus the stat,
Yeah.
so I'm guessing that hits. And another 8 points of slashing damage.
Oh my god, sorry. Okay, so that was 7 points of damage.
7 and 8, so 15.
Okay, so... And then...
Um,
on the one... Sorry, I'm trying to do math, and I'm struggling so much right now.
it's okay.
That brings me to, what, 14? Am I down to 14 already? Is that right math?
From 15? Did you have 31?
No.
Or, I mean, 29?
29, yes.
Okay.
I'm terrible at math.
Me too.
The one that missed me,
Yes.
I'm going to expend a superiority die, which is a new thing I have,
Okay.
to repost it,
Oh.
which means that when it misses me, I'm going to attack it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
go for it.
So let's just remind myself how I do that. Melee weapon attack. Okay, let's see if I can manage to not roll.
So are these points, you can spend them?
I have 4 superiority die that I can use per short or long rest.
Nice. Oh, wow. Cool.
And I can
With
do
a
different-
D4.
Yeah, and I can do different maneuvers. So it'll hit no matter what, yeah. That's well over 20.
Sweet.
And then so I get to use 2 D8s. Because I get to add my superiority die to it.
Cool. Try to stay on mic so we can hear you.
Sorry.
That's okay. Yep.
Moving all over the place. So that is 15 points of damage to it.
15 points of damage. Oh my god. It collapses to the ground, stands back up, but barely. This thing is already bloodied.
Nope.
Roho, you're running towards Liff, and this tentacle thing just like reaches out towards you, and you think it's going to use something with its hands, but its tentacles like spread out from its body, like longer than you'd imagine it could, and they just like shoot out towards you. I need to. Oh, natural 20. Let me just quickly look up the stats on that. So natural 20. I'm gapping for a sec here.
He's
Means I
Double
damage.
dice.
Double dice.
Yeah, I don't double my damage. I double the
Correct.
dice.
Yes.
Okay, so I need 4d10.
40.
4
Oh.
d10.
40 d10s.
Where'd that one go? So 5, 7, or that's a 10, right? 0?
Yeah.
D10, so
Yes.
let's call that.
No, it's a 0.
6 and 7 is 13, 23, 28
Oh man.
points of
28?
damage.
What did that? The brain or the tentacle thing?
The tentacle thing, but only because of the natural 20.
Oh my fuck.
So these things like lash out at you and just like start whipping against Roho. You can hear, like, I'm sure you would be hearing Roho screaming out. I also need you to make me a quick dexterity save.
Oh my god, we should not have separated the party. This is we're
Remember, you
gonna
get
die.
a D4 on that, Dwayne.
Oh my god.
That would be 8.
Oh my god.
You are now grappled in this thing's tentacles and cannot move. Mog.
Your turn, isn't it? Oh, that just was your turn.
I just about killed Roho. That was my turn.
Okay. Mog is at the doorway, and one of the brain things is looking pretty shitty, right? And
Yes.
the other one's nice and fresh.
The other one has been hit, but it's not as fresh as the other.
Okay.
You'd noticeably tell which one is hurt.
Okay. Mog will cast. Let's try a Dissonant Whispers at the more injured-looking brain thing.
Okay. What's Dissonant Whispers again?
Dissonant Whispers is a saving throw, wisdom, and if you fail, it's
Probably.
my DC is 12.
I failed.
Okay, failed save 3d6 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away from you as it can.
Yeah, it has a reaction.
Doesn't move into obviously danger area. Blah blah blah. Okay, so what did I say? 3d6.
3d6, and you're hitting the injured one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. 13.
13 will do it. What does that look like?
It just blows up.
Just like pops
Just
right
like
in Calliope's
Jello on the
face.
walls.
Calliope's just covered in like
Yeah, just like
brain
white-
bits and
yeah.
viscera.
Like, yes, exactly. Gray matter all over the place. Nicely done, Mog. Are you going to move?
I'm not gonna move. Mog, actually, is that other one within 5 feet of me?
Yes. If you're in that closest square, it's a close call. Let's just say yes.
Okay. So I would have, because I'd shifted at the end of that thing's turn when it first moved, I would have, as a reaction, I automatically move or it automatically moves. Let me just double check that.
Yeah, read that out. I'm curious.
While shifted, walking speed increases by 10, and you can move up to 10 feet as a reaction when a creature ends its turn within 5 feet of you, basically to keep me out of melee.
Oh, interesting. So it moves 5.
So I move 10 feet away from it.
Nice. Okay, cool.
So I would, there we go.
Very cool. Calliope.
I will attack the last one standing.
Okay, go for it.
So a 16.
16 will hit.
Beauty. On my first hit, that'll be 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'll do my offhand on it. That's a 19 plus 4. It's
Definitely
lots.
hits.
So that'll be a 7 points of damage on it.
7 points. Same thing. It becomes heavily bloodied, but not enough to drop it just yet.
Okay.
Okay. Are you making any other move actions? You're going to stand toe-to-toe with this thing?
I'm steady on.
I mean, it's only really up to your shins, but...
Yeah.
Okay. One more round, I think, or 2 more rounds before Obsidian makes it, but you would be approaching the crypt now. Roho.
Roho is going to quelf a potion.
Good idea.
So he's gonna take a potion, and that's gonna give me, what is that, 2?
2d4 plus 2. You can do that as a free action. You don't have to drink a potion as a standard action.
So that would be 6, 7, 8.
Yep, 8 HP back.
Okay, and at that point, then
Wait, you're currently grappled. Should you be able to drink a potion while grappled?
Ooh.
I don't think you can.
Depends on how you're grappled.
so I have to roll to get ungrappled,
I would think so.
and then quaff a potion.
Yes.
Okay.
That seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. I feel like if you're grappled, you can't do anything. Like you're stuck.
Okay.
You have tentacles around you. Okay, go for it.
Maybe they're just on his
I've
legs.
seen videos like this before.
So that would be 7 and 4 is 11.
11. Nope, won't do it.
Ugh.
Sorry, mister. You are still grappled.
Okay. Can I attack while I'm in grappled, or is that, or I can't
no,
even grab
no, that's-
anything? Okay, so can I cast a spell?
If it doesn't require your hands.
Well, this requires a drop of blood.
Does
Well,
it say
no, but it would be like, does it?
V, S, or M
Yeah,
under
it can't
components?
be S.
You can't have
It
S.
says V, S, or M.
Or, or. Okay, so you can use M.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I can use M to cast
yeah.
a spell.
Yeah.
So this is called Bane.
Yeah.
And it says, like I can choose up to 3 creatures of my choice that I can see within range. Must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number rolled from the attack or saving throw.
Oh, cool. Okay, so are you targeting tentacle guy?
anti-blast.
Tentacle guy, yeah.
Charisma 14. Saves?
I think it's 12.
It's 12? Okay, so he would he resists that. Okay, let me just roll for our dog friends. One finally breaks free. The other does not. Starts heading towards you. You guys can hear it. Yeah, I don't know why one would break free with the other. Maybe the other's like
That
still
was really
tangled up.
dumb.
It's not very bright. It would make a full move action to get there, but won't be able to do anything about it yet. But there is a big-ass dog now in the doorway. This other brain is going to continue to attack Calliope. 15 or 16?
My AC is 16.
Okay. It's going to be 2d4 plus 2 as this thing goes to attack you for 6.
Okay, I would like to repost it again after
Okay.
that. See if I can take it down before it can hit me again.
Oh wait, but
No,
I get
but it hit.
It gets a multi-attack. Yeah, you don't get a repost if it misses.
Right.
Oh shit, you're right. I
Yeah,
forgot.
and then if I hit, I can make a follow-up.
Wishful thinking.
16 again.
Okay, I'm about to go down.
4.
Oh, I'm still up, barely.
Okay, so this thing's just slashing at Calliope. Calliope and Mog.
Yes.
Ooh.
No,
Would it
oops.
actually do
What
that?
did it
I'm
do?
just thinking about this guy. He's got Roho where he wants, stuck in his tentacles. He still has both of his hands free. Yeah. I need...
He's got tentacles and hands?
yeah, he's like... the tentacles like come out of his
Oh,
face,
he's
almost
like
like a beard.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, but his hands are free. He's got, he stands like a
they're
humanoid.
fluffer.
He reaches out his hand towards Calliope and Mog, just down towards you guys. I need both of you to make me a intelligence save.
I'm so smart.
Don't forget to add your d4s.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you. Oh, fuck.
That's a 16 for me.
That's 6 for me.
Whew, Calliope saves, Mog does not. Mog, you would almost collapse to the ground as this psychic damage pierces your head and you hit the deck completely stunned. You can't move, you can't talk, nothing. In addition, you take 16 points of psychic damage.
fuck. Cool. Why do I have this feeling like Obsidian's about to run in to battle and all of his friends are going to be, all of their friends, fuck, I did it too. All of their friends are going to be dead.
Could happen.
We
still have
how
one
long
more.
does stun last for? How do
I think you get to
how do I
make
resolve this.
you get to make follow-ups at the end of each of your next turns. So your next turn, you're still stunned.
Okay, cool.
Calliope.
Okay, I'm going to attack the last remaining brain guy.
God, I hope you kill it.
Yeah, me too. I am going to use one of my superiority die again to do... How bloodied is it looking?
Very.
Okay, I'm going to use a precision attack to make sure that I hit it. So I get to add my superiority die. and that. So if this doesn't do the job, then I don't know what's going to. Fucking hell. 19 should do it.
19 does it.
Okay. Dope.
Probably going down.
Okay. Oh, nice. 10 points of damage.
What does that look like?
Calliope just slices it in half, right down the middle, left
The
and right
brain just,
brain. Boom, like that,
Onto the
exactly.
ground.
And then I'm
Yeah.
going to use my second wind to regain some hit points.
Okay.
So I get to roll a d10, and I get to do d10 plus 1.
Mog, you had a question.
I totally forgot about my mirror image.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Neil, can you actually put like 3 little shadows beside my guy? Even just the me things.
Yeah.
So I have to roll
The
a
D20.
D20 to select.
Yeah,
See-
which one it hits. So
Yeah.
if it is you, then we'll keep what has happened. If it's not you, you lose one of those images.
Correct.
Okay,
No.
so, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
yes,
the image
sorry,
dies right away. Yep. Add a character. with that.
Yeah, it says that it's it suffers attacks, but no other issues.
Right.
I rolled a 7, so I had to roll a 6 or higher. So
It does hit you?
it hits. No, it hits one of my.
Oh, hey, it
doubles.
was one of the things. Okay,
Yeah.
so one of them disappears. So there's only 3 there now instead of 4, one of which is you, 2 is the other figures. So you are still standing then. You didn't take any of that damage. You are not stunned.
Ooh.
Roho. Good call on the mirror image.
Yeah.
man.
Good one.
So with my healing, like because I have divine faith or
Lay on hands.
I have lay hands on.
Yeah.
Can I just automatically use that? I don't. I can.
Yeah, you're touching yourself.
Wow, that's awkward.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna.
Odd timing.
So yeah. So I'm gonna heal myself for 10 points of damage.
Okay.
So I'd be back up to like 13 is what I've got.
Yeah, I don't
And
see
then-
why not. It's a touch distance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Rojo's gonna touch his nipple and he's gonna like heal himself. Back.
Back into the cod piece.
Yeah. And then so and then I'm going to try to get ungrappled.
Okay, make a strength check.
Isn't grappling opposed checks? Like, don't you roll against each other?
This says it's not.
Oh, okay.
Maybe because his tentacle's not the guy?
Right.
5.
No.
Damn it.
Still grapples.
Damn it.
At least you're able to heal yourself.
At least.
Can't make a move action because you're grappled. Didn't break free. You're still stuck there. Both these brains are dead. But Calliope, from behind you come.
Just, Obsidian has entered the cave with the last
Oh,
remaining
you're
grapple
right.
dog.
Let me reverse from Roho. That has still happened, Roho. But I'm going to jump
But
back to.
I can't do
Obsidian.
anything because I was dashing. So I did a double move to get there.
Right.
But just so you know.
Oh,
and
so
now-
next round. you're
next
gonna be in
round I
front of it.
could do something, but also if the dog breaks free, I happen to be in the cave that it's in.
Okay. We're going to roll for that right now. No, it does not. 14. We said 15. It's still stuck there. Tangled up in, I don't know.
Loose rope that the other dog got away from.
It's a really stupid dog. Calliope, the other one that is in the doorway, lunges to attack you. Oh, wait, no. It would lunge to attack Mog, who is closest. Sorry, I thought Mog was down.
Wait. Oh yeah. Okay. If it's lunging to me, go ahead. Yes, sir.
Yep. Let me just double check the stats on that, which is a plus 4, 16.
16
Yes.
is going to hit me. Yeah.
Okay, so roll your dice to see if it's you
That's
or
right.
one of your duders.
And fuckity fuck, it's me. I rolled a natural 1.
Ooh. So you're going to take 8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make DC 12 con save.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, I'm rolling bad.
With your D4s, right?
Ooh, D4s.
7, 9 for the con save.
9, okay. You'll take an additional 6 points of poison damage.
What was the piercing damage?
6. This tentacle creature, man, what is he going to do?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Just to finish that, because that's the end of his turn. I automatically move 10 feet away across the room.
Oh, okay. Like even...
No
Okay.
no opportunity attack. I just get to move. I'd go the other way.
across the doorway?
Yeah,
like
across
towards
the
me,
doorway.
towards myself.
Yeah, towards Gavin.
Okay.
And my buddies come with me. Thank you.
Man, Dwayne, you're in a tough spot, my friend.
That is true.
He's going to have these tentacles on you. He's going to attack you again with them, but you're grappled, so he gets advantage. 20, not natural.
My armor class is 17.
At least it's not a crit. Oh, that's the wrong dice. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
12 points.
Yeah, 12 points of damage, yeah.
Of psychic damage.
Like it, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still standing?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Man.
Really?
God.
Roho's a tank.
Yeah.
No wonder Roho's never worried about fighting.
Roho is our tank.
Seriously.
I've got 1 hit point left.
Oh!
I had 13 when I healed myself.
Oh my
little
God.
shaky there. A little shaky.
I'm like, oh my god.
Okay,
Mog, you're up.
Mog is worried about his friend Roho that's getting annihilated back in the corner. Wait, where are those guys? Yeah, back in the corner there. So Mog is going to cast up his biggest, strongest, awesomest version of Chaos Bolt he's ever cast in his
Yes.
life.
I'm so excited.
And I get to use a magical bonus die because I'm blessed.
It's a good thing Roho did that before he got grappled.
And I rolled a 24.
Ooh, that hits.
Okay, now I roll 2d8 and a d6. And that is a 6, 7, 8, 9.
9 points of damage?
9 points of damage.
Wow, nice.
That's something. And I get to pick what kind of damage.
Okay.
Either, I don't know if it really matters, but either...
It matters.
Either poison or cold, and I'm going to pick cold.
Okay, 9 points damage. Nicely done. Calliope.
All right, Calliope's gonna leap over these bloody brain bodies. She's gonna run up to our tentacly friend, and she's gonna say, "Get your filthy tentacles off of the hero of Oak Piss Ditch."
Yeah, from the back. Roho, Roho.
And I am going to, I'm going to do a lot this round, and I'm going to hope that some of this sticks. But I'm going to do my attack, I'm going to do my offhand, I'm going to use an action surge. But for my first attack, I'm going to use a superiority die to try and do a trip attack.
Trip attack. Okay, cool.
So trip attack, if I hit, I get to add an extra d8 to the damage, and he has to succeed on a strength saving throw or he's knocked prone.
Oh, interesting.
Which could be really handy for me on the rest of my attacks because
Yeah, I also feel like that would give Roho advantage.
may very well do. So
Yeah.
I'm really hoping. Oh my god, I'm like so nervous about this roll.
Natural one. Natural one.
Okay, not a natural one, but really not super good. Was a 14 gonna do it?
To hit him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Ah!
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do the damage on this. I rolled dog shit on the damage. Lovely. But you know, you can't always win. So it's 8 points of damage on the first hit.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna roll again. Oh, and does he has to do his strength saving throw to see if he's knocked prone.
Oh, strength.
The DC is 12. So
I rolled 10. He's down.
Nice. So I get advantage on the next hit.
Damn. Nice. Calliope just runs up. Pissed.
Natural 20.
No.
Get fucked. Yes, beach. 12 points of damage on that one.
Whoa, 12.
And then because I'm action surging, I get to do another attack, this time with my
Wow.
rapier.
Holy.
Wow.
Man, Calliope's pissed.
I didn't come to play, motherfuckers. I got 8 hit points and tiefling blood. Okay. So that'll be a lot of 16 plus 4, non-natural 20
Yep.
to hit. Dope. So this one's just going to be a d8. So that is 9 points of damage on that one.
Another 9. Okay. Let me just do the math there quick.
Fucking she stomped him.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously.
That was crazy.
That was over 20 points of damage in
He
one
is
round, right?
actually bloodied.
Mog yells
this
from the
point.
back of the room, I thought we just came to talk.
Calliope's finger just goes up.
Calliope's just
Yeah, yeah.
covered in bits of like blood and brain,
Brain, yeah.
stray tentacles hanging off of her cheekbone, and she's just like,
She's just raging. I feel like her horns would almost like bend back. You know, it's like they
I think
just,
Calliope's like,
yeah.
she's got like pure red eyes, and I think they kind of start to glow with like a little bit of like infernal fire. Yeah.
Totally.
You know, some people can wiggle their ears.
Yeah.
Like Calliope can wiggle her horns.
like into position. You know, it's like you can tell she's irritated when she does that.
I'm probably gonna go down this turn, but I mean, it was worth it. That was a good round.
Obsidian, you bust into this place and find this dog tangled up in itself. Can't seem to untangle it. What do you do?
Hideous. And I'm going to...
Oh my!
I'm actually gonna leap over the dog and attempt to stab it twice with my daggers.
Okay, you can do it so with advantage. It's technically grappled.
So with my on hand,
Idiots.
it is 12,
12 will hit.
and with my offhand, it'll definitely be a 9.
That'll miss. That was with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just 3 points of damage,
Okay, 3 points.
and not gonna stop.
Okay.
And gonna move because I can only move 30 feet because I can't dash. 'Cause
Right.
I'm attacked.
Yep.
I'm gonna move.
Yeah, I think you'd make it into... Oh, no, you were at the front of the room. Yeah, so you're kind of in the doorway. You can see what's going on in that room there.
Yeah.
Roho, you are now... Some of these tentacles have broken off of you, not all of them. Calliope is just dominating this
Stomped
tentacle.
him.
Yeah.
Smeared him.
But you are still grappled, but I will say you now have advantage to break free.
Roho.
Natural 20
Roho.
plus 1.
Plus 1.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Okay,
So you break free with a natural 20. I'll say you can make a follow-up attack with that.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to get my great axe off my back.
Okay.
And I'm going to see if I can hit this guy.
Okay.
That would be 8, 9, 10.
10 will not do it, unfortunately. You break free
Okay.
from the grapple, come out swinging, but don't connect with him.
All
No, did you roll with advantage? He's prone.
Oh, you're
I-
standing over him with an axe.
I did not.
I forgot about that. Thank you, Calliope.
So that would be 15 plus whatever that was.
That hits.
Okay. So now I'm going to hit him with a great axe and see how
in
he
the
does that. Right in the face.
Cut those tentacles off.
That's a 10 on the dice.
Oh!
I love
So that would be
Roho.
10 plus 3 of slashing damage. So that's 13.
Holy shit. Okay. Man, he is almost toast. He's like, this guy's slashing around, tentacles are starting to fall off of him. I would say there's legitimate fear in this thing's face. He's one tough mofo. Clearly works with Xanathar. Not something to be messed around with. Usually just dominates the room, and you guys are walking all over this thing. It is scared.
So
legitimately
can I make a move action?
You can make a move action.
Okay, I'm gonna get just away from him at this point in time.
He'll get an opportunity attack on you if you move.
If I
out of
move
his
away?
space.
When he's prone?
Oh no, he's prone. You're
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Yeah,
about that.
I just need
You're
to
right.
move away.
Okay,
Yep.
sounds good.
Good
You
call.
can essentially make it to the back of the room, which is great. The puppy dog next to that tried to bite Mog is going to... Actually, you just walked right into where the dog is, Roho. I think would lunge out at you, unfortunately. But it misses 3 plus its strength, which I
Bro,
think is
just
0.
Can't catch a break.
It lunges out at you, but catches some of your plate mail. Doesn't do any damage. The other dog needs to try to break free, which finally does. Breaks free. It can make a move action. Comes up right behind Obsidian, but already used its action to make to break free.
Obsidian's kind of cornered there.
Yeah, he kind of is. And then this tentacle creature lets out just a shriek.
Calliope shrieks back at it.
I need... Actually, it's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just counting the squares on the map. I need everybody to make me an intelligence save.
Do we get to use our bless? No.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
No way.
Nice.
Nice. Okay.
15 for me.
Natural 1 plus 3.
Oh, Roho.
Poor Roho.
21.
Okay. Roho, you are the only one that takes 10 points of psychic damage, and you drop to the ground, stunned. Can't move.
Well, also, you only had 1 hit point, right?
I'm at -9.
Ooh. You hit to the ground, dead and stunned. Wait, if you're stunned,
Unconscious.
if you're done,
You can't make saving throws.
yeah, if you're stunned, do you have
I
to make
don't
death
think
saves?
that stun counts. You can't be stunned when you're unconscious. Come on.
But this thing starts to move, try to move away from Calliope.
I get an opportunity attack.
You do.
Yeah, right
First,
in
it's going to stand
face.
up, which is going to take half its move, so then it can only move 15. So it'll move to the back of the room.
I'm gonna roll against it.
Do something crazy.
I'm probably not even gonna hit it,
Oh.
to be honest with you. Will a 12 do it?
12 will not do it,
Bummer.
unfortunately. Fuck.
Too much blood in my
This
eyes.
is Star Wars music.
Yeah.
Oh, we should probably change it before we get
we're
sued.
we're gonna get copyright infringement. Oops.
Oops, changed it. Haha.
Mog is going to.
Did I hit pause? No, it's
No.
there.
Mog is going to use the Chaos Bolt again, but he recently learned a new trick where he can cast one spell at 2 targets by spending some of his sorcery points. It's called
Cool.
Twin Spell. It's a meta magic thing.
Awesome.
So Mog, because Mog can't see the second dog, so Mog is going to attack the dog that's in the room and the big tentacle face man.
Okay.
And it's going to be awesome. I hope. Um, 11, 15 for the
against,
first one.
Against the dog
Or
or tentacle guy?
dog.
Hits.
Okay, and that's 2d8 and 1d6. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage
Holy jeez. 12 damage.
of whatever, cold.
Okay.
And then
What's the range on that spell?
120 feet.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Yeah, 11 for attack on the other one.
On tentacle guy.
Yeah.
Doesn't connect. Just hits the wall next to him. Freezes a block of ice. Actually hits Till.
That's okay.
Calliope.
Okay, I'm gonna chase the tentacle man, and I'm just gonna. He's looking really bloody.
Really bloodied.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an attack on him. So does a 18 hit?
It does.
Dope.
What's going on with this music?
So that
There it
is that's gonna be 7 points of damage on the first hit,
Okay.
and on the next one, I really want him to die, so I'm gonna use my last superiority die to do a trip attack. So hopefully it hits. Fucking hell. So that's on. Does a 13 hit?
It doesn't. Just
Damn
misses.
it.
Go to trip attack. Doesn't work. Obsidian. You see a mess of a room. Couple dead brains. One of your friends down, Roho. The other 2 have definitely taken a hit, but so has this tentacle creature, as well as the friends that you've been looking for tied up against the wall with this ooze.
So I'm running into the room. There's a dog in the doorway. There's the dog that I've lightly stabbed.
Yes.
Also behind me now.
Yep. On your tail.
But I might not know it's there. And I see chaos in the room.
Yep.
Obsidian goes in and sees the other dog and goes, also hideous. Stabs at it with both of their daggers.
Okay.
Obsidian's a cat person.
20 on my on hand
Nice. That hits.
and 17 on my off hand.
Also hits.
My on hand is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And my off hand is 1 points of damage. So a total of 6.
Oh yeah. Okay, cool. I was just adding up as we went through. Okay, so that's the one in the room. So you're running in, hitting that one. That one's already beyond bloodied, looking pretty hurt. The one behind you is fresh. Roho.
I need to do a death saving throw.
Yes,
oh,
you do.
sorry. They're within 5 feet of Mog. I
Yes.
got sneak attack damage.
Oh shit.
So that's an extra 12 points of damage.
That one goes down. It's dead. Collapses to the ground. Roho.
14.
Okay, that's a yes to a save throw. 1 of 3 that you need. The other dog will run in and attack Obsidian.
Armor class of 13.
Mine is a 15 to hit, and I have actually forgotten. I won't go back and roll damage, but this dog makes a multi-attack because it has 2 heads. The second misses, but the first will hit for 4 points of piercing damage. I need you to make a DC 12 con save.
16.
Saves. Okay. You're familiar with poison. You managed to resist it.
Obsidian takes the bomb out of there.
He's like starts rubbing it all over himself.
Only twice per day. That's what she said. Twice per day.
The bomb poison.
Any more than that, and you know what they say.
Yeah.
Okay, who's closest to friendly friend here?
Me.
Ooh,
I'm
okay.
up in his grill.
I need to make a wisdom saving throw, Calliope, as it reaches out, and you can tell it's trying to, it's got both hands now, and it's trying to do something to you. You can just feel your brain vibrating.
Will a 4 do it?
A 4 will definitely help him, as you technically become charmed, and it now has a telepathic link to you and issues you the command, "Your friends are dangerous. Kill them." On your turn, you must follow directions. At the end of your turn, you may make another wisdom saving throw.
Gulp.
Mog.
Mog attacks. How big is that room? 60 feet?
Like 80 or so, yeah. Is it 60? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, it is 60. Yep.
Yeah, so Mog will stay where he is and use his dissonant whispers to try to get inside this guy's head and blow it up.
Okay.
No, 11.
Am I making a save?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You are making a save, sucker.
Probably fails. What's this modifier?
12.
What's my modifier, though? Wisdom?
Oh, yeah.
9. Fails.
Fails. Takes 3d6 psychic damage and has to move as far away as it can.
Ooh.
It's already far enough
wait.
away.
Or would it run past you guys? No, it wouldn't run into danger,
No.
though. Yeah. It would just go to the corner, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 3d6 psychic?
3d6 psychic is 8, 9 total.
9. Nope, not there yet. Sorry, my math is so bad. Okay, almost there. This thing is in rough shape. Falls up against the wall as it tries to run away from you. Looks like it's just almost trying to climb out of this room, figure a way out, but is panicking. Calliope, you are under its control. Who is closest to you?
I can't make it to anyone.
Ooh.
You'd have to dash.
You'd have to
Because I have
dash.
30 feet of movement. So I'm guessing
It's a ranged attack.
I don't have any ranged weapons.
Throw a dagger at the wall.
I don't have I have 2 swords.
Okay.
So Calliope would just start to move towards someone.
Okay.
Probably Mog is closest.
Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't even get.
Okay.
If that's 5, would I
you
recognize?
dash.
I wouldn't recognize her as an enemy, though.
No,
No.
she's just running towards
Right.
you.
I don't know that she's under.
And I get to make a wisdom save?
Yes, end
No.
of your turn. Yeah. Let me just check the stat here. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Come on.
Be smart.
Okay. That's 16.
16 will do it.
Nice.
You come to your senses.
What the hell?
Why am I over here? Obsidian.
I don't know why people keep dogs as pets. Spin around and attack the thing. I'm assuming a 10 misses.
Yes.
With my offhand, a 21.
Hits.
For a big 1 point of damage.
Wow.
I nick its earlobe.
Yeah, it's like tiny little piece of its ear comes off.
Yeah.
You got your. Do you get people outside you? You get your extra attack. Your extra,
No, because that's the one in the hallway there.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yep.
not. And actually, I'm going to just back into the room.
Okay.
And into the corner.
Okay. I like it. I need a death save from Roho.
That is a 9.
9. Fail. One success,
how
one
many-
fail.
Oh, okay.
One of each.
Yep, one of each. Okay. The dog is going to run in and, probably go after Obsidian because they keep hitting it. That might fail.
13 AC.
13 just misses with a 12. Comes in, starts trying to lash at you, but you're able to move out of the way.
Second head.
Second head, thank you.
Not that I want to die, but
Still misses. 9. This creature tentacle guy that you had attacked Mog, does it just do that on its turn, or does it have to move away for numerous turns?
It's just at that one turn, just that one time.
Okay, it's going to make a move action to the center of the room, and who's the pink dice?
Me.
Calliope. It goes to attack with its tentacles. They come flying out from its face. Ooh, 20-something to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
7 points of 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Did I say 7?
Yeah.
Plus 4 is 11 points.
I'm down.
Psychic damage.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm at 0.
Okay, well, you don't need to make a DC save to see if you're grappled. I
Just
guess you're grappled while you're down.
My corpse is
It's just like
hanging.
hanging in the tentacles.
Just a question. So if I rolled a 9, do I get my D4 as well on that saving throw, or is it just
No,
what on?
no.
okay.
Death saves
No.
are just death
Okay,
saves.
okay.
Yeah, you don't get any advantage.
Just
on that.
checking.
Obsidian.
Attacks the dog with the on hand, a 23. With the off hand, an 8.
On hand misses or on
Hits.
primary hand.
And I
hits.
should get my sneak attack bonus.
Now you would.
So that's.
Why is Obsidian going right now?
Because I'm after you.
No, but yeah.
Oh, wait.
Dog just
Yeah,
went
Mog.
Mog.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, why did we do you? Oh, because he
Because-
had attacked you.
Yeah.
Ugh, sorry,
Out
Mog.
of turn.
We'll keep your stats though. The attack. So do the roll for damage.
Did it.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Mog's just going to try the dissonant whispers again because he really wants to crush this thing's brain from the inside.
I like it.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Will he stay standing? That is the question.
No.
Fails. This
Dissonant whispers
it.
is what?
tentacle friend.
3d6.
A good spell. Big money, no whammies.
4 plus 2 plus just 1. So that's 7 damage in your brain.
Tentacle creature goes down.
Wow.
What does that look like, Mog?
This isn't actually what is this? Psychic damage. It's just a racking. It's basically just like a screeching sound that like a dog whistle that only he can hear.
I'd imagine this thing.
It's like
He's very much a
writhing
psychic
agony.
creature, spellcaster,
Worst
as
way to die.
Roho and Calliope would now be very familiar with, and it almost receives the type of damage that it was giving. It like the sound that you're producing in its head is a sound that it produces audibly as its tentacles release from Calliope and just like flap all over the place until its head literally just like bulges out and pops, and his limp body collapses to the ground.
Nice.
There's still a dog in the room.
Do I get to do a death saving throw?
You do.
Come on, natural 20.
With disadvantage. No, I'm just doing
Okay, I failed.
one failure for Calliope.
Sorry, just where was that guy standing? He was like right in the middle of the room.
Yep.
Mog's just gonna walk over beside his body
Okay.
with his 2 little buddies and cut off one of his tentacles with his dagger and eat
You're
it.
not gonna help a friend.
and eat
You're
it.
not. You're not gonna.
Gross.
It's fine. They'll take care of the dog.
We're dying.
So Obsidian did hit and did 8 points of damage on the dog.
8 points of damage. Okay.
Yes.
Is that everything you're doing?
That's everything.
Okay. Roho, I need a death save. I love how nobody has stabilized Roho.
Oh my
yet.
god.
Yeah, seriously.
Not natural 1.
18.
Nice.
Save. That was a natty 1.
I don't
You
think
were dead.
you can stabilize him if you're in combat, right? Like,
You can.
As an action, you can
Yeah.
make a DC 10,
10 medicine.
medicine check.
well, you're being attacked by a dog. You can stabilize.
If you're within 5 feet of
Yeah.
Roho, absolutely you can.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, absolutely would. I just assumed when you're in combat you can't.
No, you can use it as an
I
action.
just
an action.
envisioning like a field medic trying to do something while a dog's attacking them. It seems kind of.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Them's the rules.
I don't know if you should do that, but technically you can.
And you though, it's an action. You already attacked.
Oh, right now you can't.
Oh.
But he
Oh,
saved
okay.
that one.
You'd be giving up an attack to give the medicine
okay.
check
You know,
on your turn.
I just think that if you're being attacked, even if the rules say, I don't know if you would do that.
Yeah, I think you're
doesn't
right.
make
It's
sense
like
to me.
it just says in combat. It doesn't say
Yeah.
whether you're being attacked or not. It would make sense if all the creatures were on the other side of the room and you have a moment.
Yeah,
but-
you're cornered. That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
yeah. So in character, probably stupid.
Yeah.
The dog does go to attack you though. For 1, misses. It's off head, also misses.
It's off head.
Off head.
Mog.
Now Mog's gonna go over to his friend Roho and help him,
With
stabilizing him.
stabilize or potion or what? Stabilize.
I think I'll just stabilize.
Okay, DC 10, wisdom or medicine check, which I think is wisdom.
It is wisdom.
6.
6.
Oh wait,
struggling
wait.
over there.
I get to use a D4 too, don't I? 'Cause
Ooh,
I'm
you need a
blessed.
4.
Oh fuck. 3.
Damn
So
it.
close. 9. Calliope, I need that save.
Oh my god. Okay. It's
Someone
gonna
could
be
die here.
Yeah, seriously. If I roll a
Potion.
natural 1, I'm dead.
Potion.
Wait, you hold on. You've rolled 1 failure?
Yeah.
Oh no.
A 1 that she
Is 2
what?
failures.
A
natural
natural
1
one is-
could
is-
kill Calliope right now. I'll be so sad. Don't roll natural 1.
14.
Oh, I
It
saw
was a
1
save.
for a second.
I saw
It was a
one.
save.
Jesus.
Okay, so I've got a success
Holy
so
shit.
far. I've
that
got
would
a
have been on
success and a
all. That would have
failure.
been on Mog. Obsidian.
All right. Attack again. On hand, a natural 20.
Natural 20.
Offhand, a 19 plus 4 is 23.
Both of those will hit.
Dog's dead.
I don't get
Maybe.
a sneak attack bonus because there's no allies close to me. But I get the
Wait,
double dice.
if you kill one of the heads, does the dog stay alive and the other head keeps fighting?
No.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. It is bloodied as hell, but still standing.
Okay.
Pieces of it have fallen off, but it is somehow still standing in front of you. Unfortunately, you didn't use your action to stabilize Roho.
Fuck, I did. Well, I still don't think it makes sense.
True.
I think you're being attacked, but I think that's
Hopefully not a natural 1.
Hopefully not.
Come on, Dwayne.
Natural 1.
Shut the fuck up.
No. No.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
Oh boy, Mog.
No.
Mog's gonna feel real bad.
I feel real bad, but I still don't think it would have made sense.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, that's
That
the
is
way
a
it goes.
straight up
Anyone know
character death.
Revivify? No, Roho. No.
Roho.
Oh
You
my
see
god,
us-
I feel so sad.
I feel bad.
Holy
This might be my
shit.
saddest character death yet. Not our first.
Not our first. Won't be our last.
Oh my god.
You guys notice Roho's usually full of air chest, just like empty. Like his normally he's unconscious, but he's usually breathing a bit, and you would just see him like his big hands go limp, open
Big
palms.
Mickey Mouse hands.
Yeah.
They're like
And-
big, they're like deflated balloons.
Yeah, they they're notably small, and his axe just like clatters to the ground as Roho, I can't believe it, is actually dead.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Dwayne.
Dwayne.
The dog goes to attack Obsidian again. Misses again with both heads.
heads.
These dogs are useless. Mog.
Mog kind of forgot about helping people, got a little caught up in the fight, and I think he's just gonna.
Obsidian
I'm
yells.
so
yeah,
tired.
Calliope.
Obsidian
Fine.
yells. I've got the dog. Help Calliope, please.
Mog will take out one of the 2 healing potions that he has in his bag, and
Go pour it down Roho.
No.
go pour it down Calliope's throat while he's going, Roho, 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 Roho.
Would we know that Roho has died? Because it's not like we're standing
Well,
over
he
there.
just
Yeah,
described this
we-
as like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you would just
Okay.
see, like he's like breathing, and then his hands just open up, his
Like,
body goes
just
limp. Yeah, like his unconscious, you're still,
Like we just
your
watched
body's
him
still
bleed
active.
out, you know?
Yeah, you would just see him fade.
Oh my god. I can't wait to see how Mog unpacks his survivor's guilt over watching his hero die and knowing that it's his fault.
2d4 plus 2 to Calliope.
Oh, beauty. 2d4 plus 2?
I feel like I might actually puke. Like me, not Mog.
I feel terrible. I hate character death, but it's also what makes the game more real. So
Yeah, if you can't die, then
Yeah.
there's no fun.
it just
right?
it just
Yeah.
hurts. It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It really hurts. Okay,
Man.
Calliope springs up with 8 hit points, unaware
Yep.
that Roho has fallen.
You still have a full turn. Mog's the one that poured it down your throat.
Yeah, I feel like Calliope doesn't. She's so disoriented that she actually maybe doesn't even notice that Roho's down yet. Like she didn't see him die, so she just like she just like leaps over his corpse, and just starts stabbing that dog.
Okay, go for it.
This is horrible.
It is horrible.
Oh my god. I guess we're not blessed anymore because our blesser is dead. This is 13 hits.
Yeah.
13?
Yeah.
Sorry, let me open the stat window. It does.
Beauty. Let's kill this dog. Good job, team. We're doing great. All right, that's 7 points of damage.
7 points, not quite enough to do it, but you are damaging it heavily. It's on its last
I'm
leg.
gonna do my offhand now.
Okay.
That'll hit if the last one hit. That's a 14 plus 4, 18.
Yep, good to go.
God, this sucks, guys. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage this time. 14 total is enough to take
Beautiful.
the dog.
I like to think that I cut it down between its two necks and just like slice it halfway down, and it kind of just splits like a hot dog.
I like it. Ha, a hot dog. I see what you did there. Nice.
I had it, Calliope. I had it. I really did.
And
But thank you.
Calliope's like, all right, good. Hey, good work, everyone. Good job,
Listen,
yeah, we
Mog.
should-
Good job, Obsidian.
Roho.
Great work, Roho.
Hey, I think you guys, Obsidian, maybe you should take Calliope, and I think we should get out of here and go recover. I think
All right.
and I'll help
What's,
Roho.
Get up, Roho.
No, I'll help him for a sec.
Why-
Roho.
You guys should just go.
Why is
You guys
his
should
hands
just go.
smaller? His hands look.
Calliope's,
hands look small.
You guys should
Calliope's
just
gonna
go.
go over to Roho and she's gonna kind of shake his face around a little
No,
bit.
you shouldn't.
Get up.
Don't touch
you
him
big
right
lug.
now. He's fine. I got him. I'll take care of him. You guys,
Roho.
you guys should go. You guys should go.
Such a simple man.
You guys should go.
don't know how this could happen.
Calliope's gonna take Roho's pulse.
Don't do that. Stop touching him.
Oh dear.
Roho's dead.
Calliope, you should just let go.
I have a healing potion. He'll be fine. I'll take out the healing potion and just start pouring it in his face. He'll be fine.
The
Calliope
end.
slaps Roho. Wake up! Wake up!
Nothing.
Wake up, Roho.
Adventurers, grab your weapons. But first, kiss your kin.